next week. I think that's probably what everybody's going to do. So.
Okay. Well, they're going to stare at my bookshelf.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
That's fine. We're live.
Stare at your mom's shelf.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We would like to issue a formal apology at the 2-second mark for Mike's body.
I think my body.
If y'all can't handle the titties, y'all can't hang in the committee.
His body was ready, but ours wasn't.
All right, well, I better get on YouTube and see.
I got a notification that it's streaming, but for some reason I can't find it.
I got a notification as well.
So
yeah, I gotta pull the pop-up chat so I can see things.
We are videoing tonight, so if you're listening and you know who you are.
Oh God, this video is going to confuse me so much because I keep on seeing us talk when we're not actually talking.
Well, just pop out the chat so you don't have to watch the YouTube video.
Helly Michael Thompson. See the 3 dots on the bottom top right?
Woot.
Pop out chat. And then just close your video.
Seeing this like entourage of Helly Michael Thompson, how are you?
Helly.
Yeah, I'm lagging a minute here. I'm trying to upload. I'm trying to get the YouTube video to open up so I can get the pop out chat. But my computer is chugging today. I don't know why.
Sorry,
so
everybody.
Now
you get
guys. And now you guys all get to see who is burping during the show.
As if there was ever any doubt.
It's not always me.
Yeah, I've noticed because I try and edit them out. So this is actually going to make it a lot easier to determine which one of you motherfuckers it was.
All right, let's coordinate it. 3, 2.
Oh, I guess we should be recording, huh? You probably already said that.
Well, I mean, we have 20 minutes to showtime, right?
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling until 7, till show go time.
Near death over there almost killed me.
No, I can't see the YouTube chat yet, but I'm not high. Eugene is, so.
I dare you. I don't know. You need to take off them sunglasses. Let us know.
And then just silence. As if I definitely tried to come up with a way out.
I'm just going to pretend that this microphone does anything because it's bugging me all the way up here.
Yeah, for God's sake, get as Xbox 360-ish as you could possibly look right now.
Fox, do a barrel roll.
Yeah. Usually I have my big old headset as well, but I decided to go earbuds today.
So we can just talk, right? Like we don't have to actually be entertaining. We can just
we don't even have to do a show tonight. Let's just let this be it.
So like I have had a breeze playing as Max Brass right up until I have to go up against Ribbon Girl, who's my own main, and now I'm getting wrecked. So I think it's a sign that I shouldn't switch, but
I think it's a sign that
I was doing good. Like I can't work with his main arms. I needed to unlock 5 more arms for him before I can use them again.
Oh God,
I actually really like his. Yeah, I think it's probably because he's, banned with thing.
Yeah. I think the dragon has emerged. Well, I guess we can just go through the show notes real quick and determine who's talking about what. If you guys want to open that up, if you don't have it open already.
Yeah.
The first thing is the string.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
We lost Eugene. He's frozen.
Oh.
I love the stir.
And then one by one, they all went silent.
That is the arms update.
It's Eugene. We didn't hear a word of that.
Could somebody send me a link to the...
Nope, I'm just going to leave it like that. You guys can figure it out. That big old block of text is the arms update.
I got you, Justin.
So the next thing is...
Oh, God. The next thing is...
Apparently, Wonderful 101 got teased as a possible Switch release on Twitter.
Okay.
And he's frozen.
I'm guessing you hear me.
Okay.
Hey, are we, how many of us are downloading or uploading stuff right now?
I'm not.
Can we make, because if we are, can we make that not a thing so we can try to save our precious, precious Eugene?
I am not doing anything right now.
Neither. Everybody else is
Yeah.
eating dinner.
My Dropbox is open, but it's not doing anything.
Hi, I'm Lucas Termine. Thousands of Eugenes every year go silent or freeze because of bandwidth issues. But now, for the cost
I'm
of
back.
pennies a day,
There he
you
is.
can save Eugene.
I forgot to close my Dropbox and I forgot to exit. But the real issue was I forgot to exit out of my VPN. So now
I was yelling at everyone else. Like, as soon as you froze, I was like, guys, who's screwing us over?
Ah, jeez. Now Eugene's in there twice.
I paused
Yeah.
my Dropbox just to be safe, but it wasn't
Yeah.
doing anything. So
I always forget to close out of my VPN, but now I did. So hopefully I'm here. Okay, you guys want to try?
with bandwidth? Am I audible now?
You guys want to try and go rolling through the show notes again?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Can someone put the
Okay.
show notes in the group me chat so I can open them up
I,
using my
I
computer?
already put it in the group in the Hangouts chat. Is that not enough?
Yeah, but can you put it in group me too so I can do it on my phone? Because if I use my
Well-
computer, I'm not trying to bandwidth myself. You know what I mean?
I can't, but Eugene will.
I got you. I got Group Me Up on a tab.
We are a difficult bunch. Good Lord.
Well, it's also our first time with video, so not only does everybody have to go, oh, Lucas is the cutest, but now they gotta like see all your ugly mugs.
Well, sure as fuck ain't me.
With
so.
issues have many questions.
There you go, Mike.
Please. What are treatment options? Love ones.
I'm gonna adjust
All right.
my bandwidth and dial it down just to save bandwidth.
Can I do that on mine too, or can I only do it on yours?
yeah, if you look at the top, the thing that looks like a Wi-Fi logo,
Oh,
or,
yeah.
cell phone logo. What are you putting it at? Medium or low?
I adjusted mine to the middle.
It's on
which is
auto
low.
right now, actually.
All right, I'm putting mine at low.
Okay,
Same.
same.
Oh, there
Then
it goes.
people can't see my unsightly shoulder hair.
Okay, it says I'm on low now. Hopefully that's better.
Yeah. Okay, let's try and roll through the show notes again. This hopefully it'll work. Hopefully we can get through it this time. Okay, so first one is that streaming app. That's launching in Japan, the Nico Nico. The next is the ARMS update. It doesn't say ARMS update there, but that big block of text is the ARMS update. So that's that.
Gotcha.
The next is that
Sure.
Wonderful 101 got teased for a possible Switch release on Twitter. The next is that Oddworld New and Tasty creator talking shit about the Switch.
That sounds like one for Justin. Wait, no, Gentis. I keep mixing you guys up.
I have played that game. I have it on my Vita.
Well, you're like the resident indie man, so you know.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And then the last is the Champions Ballad DLC. Right after we recorded that, it kind of a little bit of details broke about like the PJ outfit, and then that you're going to actually be playing as Link, and that it's going to be, I think, set as not a prequel, but right, like after the events of Breath of the
It
Wild.
would be called a sequel.
Well, yeah, that's what
It's
I
like
thought.
a prequel, but it comes after.
I see. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Justin. Okay, and that's
Well,
it.
if nobody minds, can I do ARMS? Because I feel like we all like it, but I like it more.
I have no idea whether I like it, so I have no.
Hey, I'm getting it. Hey, I was the one tweeting about it on the official account this morning, but yeah, go ahead. You can get it.
It's like my favorite game ever. Okay, I call ARMS.
Cool.
Well, what do I get?
Who
Other even
wants
5
to
stars
talk
today?
about the streaming app? If nobody does, I'll talk about that.
I didn't see that one. I'll take either Zelda or Platinum, or if we run out, nothing.
So basically, anything except the one Eugene's asking about right now.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not
do the
finding the
streaming one.
streaming one. I must
Do
keep-
it.
the
It's the
very
first one
second
on the
one.
show notes. I'll do it.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I see it.
The very second one. That's awesome.
Okay, so if you can't hear me, Mike says he'll do it.
We can hear you, Mike.
We're
Well,
just
Justin
ignoring
kept running his mouth. I wasn't sure if he was being a bitch or not.
You know, it's a whole lot easier to know you're joking when I can see your face.
So, okay. So Mike's got the streaming one. I've got ARMS. I guess that means Justin will take what? Champions Ballad? That seems like a Justin topic.
Yep, sounds good. And then I'll take
Yeah,
Give
Good,
Steve
Platinum.
Oddworld, and you
Yeah.
get Wonderful 101.
Cool, works for me. And then do you guys just want to roll with it in the order that it is on the Google Docs to keep things easy?
I like
Yeah.
that way.
Okay.
I'm
So then,
cool
Mike,
with it.
that means that you'll be leading us in the news then.
Hey, Eugene.
Cool.
Can you
Yes.
text me the link for the show notes just because I want that notification thing to light up too? I'm s
Well, I'm like, wait.
Oh my fucking God.
I thank God it's a video because I looked at your face and I was like, wait, he's not fucking serious. I was about to bust down my phone.
well, no, I went to go silence my phone and it's like Hangouts has a notification, GroupMe has a notification, Twitter has 4.
And I think I set it that Twitter automatically shoots out this link for the live show too. So that's interesting.
Which is awesome.
Let me check Twitter to be sure.
Something came up on the Infendo Twitter, and I retweeted it. So,
God damn it! What the computer? Sorry.
Mike, do you need to? Mike, do you happen to need to do any more tests for your the audio, or you should be good, right?
I checked Audacity when you guys were talking. I wasn't picking anything up from you guys. I was picking up my music. Does the stream hear me?
Barely hear your music when you were testing it. I don't know whether that was.
Well, he can fix that.
There's a thing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's a volume button. So
God, I'm gonna have
the
to
problem
do.
is what you can hear it, not the volume.
I'm gonna have to do a really good job of not rolling my eyes as much as I usually do. When I record.
And I'm sorry, Eugene, I wasn't recording that belch. Bad.
That's cool. We were recording live, so it'll pick it up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set up
Can
Audacity.
you?
Yeah, we
Stream,
might
let
as
me know
well.
if you can hear my audio.
Mike, it's
Okay,
bugging
yeah,
me
right.
so much that your camera is not in front of your face. Like I'm
I'd like
like,
everybody to notice that-
face. What is he looking at?
I'd like everybody to notice that Eugene and I haven't burped at all yet.
Yet.
Send that man a root beer.
No, I think Lucas is talking about yet in the entire time we've been on Infendo Radio. Because he's being accurate.
Now, coughing, on the other hand, Eugene.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you know, sometimes you get sick, dog.
We now have video evidence of Eugene, lighting up before the show.
That shit didn't make YouTube.
Yeah, we weren't live yet. Damn it.
Well, I can prove it. I have eyes. There's a ghost. I'm recording all of this.
I don't know, Mike. We can't see those eyes.
Hi,
Winnie.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm going to check in. We got Heather. We've got Michael still here with us. Andy is here. Hello, everybody. We're about to go live here.
We're on a nickname basis with Andrew. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, get with it, man.
Winnie?
Heather's here and Michael's here,
Oh, Phantom's
and now
here.
Andy's
Gotta
gone.
go around.
Damn it, Andy.
Phantom's here, or he was here.
Come on.
I don't know if he's still here. But okay, let's see. Do you guys need to use the restroom or anything before we get going, or should we get started a little bit early?
I mean, I don't know.
I could probably last until Nintendo Tunes, especially since I'm about to have a cat in my
I
lap.
can hear. I can hear if someone has a stream open or something. I can hear my voice off of someone's microphone in the background.
That's worrisome.
Volume open.
No. Do you have YouTube open?
I don't have YouTube open. All I have is the chat.
I did hear
might
a lot
be-
of background noise from someone.
It might be my earbuds. Let me turn my volume down. I bet you're just hearing the feedback from that. Somebody sing me a song.
Look, Winnie, you're live on the internet.
When I was a young boy, my father took
Are you
me
hearing
into
feedback
the
still?
city. I'm good.
I'd like to
Okay,
point
it's
out
probably
that
with my earbuds.
I just made a domestic violence joke on the live chat. Nobody is either booing or cheering it.
Boy, Lucas, 2 weeks in a row, you're causing controversy.
Can I ask? Oh, yeah. I see your joke, Lucas. That's not as tasteless as the one that I heard last week.
I didn't even get it until just now. Shit.
I'm like looking all over. I'm like, what did he say? What the? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, before
Okay.
we get started, I guess I should plug in.
Yeah, let's all get our Audacities open. Make sure that your microphone is set to the right microphone. So Mike, that would be voice meter. Everybody else, that's Blue Snowball.
Testes, 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm all.
Hopefully,
And
too.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Not everyone I know has to.
And that's a shame.
What?
Let's
All right.
let's clap. So everybody start your recordings if you haven't any already, and let's sync up, okay?
Okay. Good.
Are we all synced up?
We will be as soon as we clap.
Are we all
Oh,
recording?
we're waiting to sync up. Yes.
We're waiting for the countdown.
And we're not in the prequel, we're in the
Hey,
sequel.
you can see the countdown now.
Oh God! In 3, 2, 1.
And I only heard
even
3.
worse. It's even worse on video because every time someone claps, it jumps to the other person.
Oh God! Lucas, tell me what you were at, please.
Let's call it 325, but that's a rough estimate because I didn't look at my Audacity while I snapped.
That's fine. Mike, what were you at?
I was at 403. Did we actually do a countdown? All I heard was 3, and I saw Justin clapping. I'm like, oh fuck, we're clapping.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
Steve, what were you at?
451.
451?
No, just 51.
Oh, just 51.
Yeah,
okay.
51 seconds.
Gotcha. Justin, what were you at?
What the fuck
18.
is Justin
And
doing?
I've got cat fur all over my face. About 18 minutes, 10 seconds, give or take 5.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, man. This live shit is more than I anticipated. I tell you what, with video, my goodness. All right. I think we better get started.
Look what I got.
Googly
See?
moogly.
Look. Let's talk
Nice.
about it now.
Oh, look what I got. Oh, we're on speaker.
I can't decide whether to look at you guys or the live chat. I think I'd rather watch the live chat.
I think I'm going to put the live chat right over where your guys' faces would be, so I don't have to see you guys.
I've got the live chat right below us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, are we ready to get started? Everybody's good to go?
Take us away, Maestro.
Okay. Let me give a little bit of silence
Take me
here.
away from this hellhole.
Capacity. Oh, hold on. I need to plug in my other keyboard so it's not so clicky.
Hey, can you guys, speaking of clicky, can you guys hear me like button mashing in this game? Should I find something quieter to play?
Like Minecraft?
Yeah. I'm asking sincerely. Can you guys hear me
I
playing?
couldn't
or
hear
no?
anything. Could you
I
guys
didn't
hear
know.
me playing with my fidget cube?
No, we're all good right now.
You guys see me playing Switch?
I was going to
Probably.
make a joke about can you hear things, but we're on video, so I don't want to make that joke right now.
Right. Oh, my God. Oh,
I'm just
my
waiting for those
Hold
beautiful.
on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Infendo Radio. My name is Eugene.
welcome to Infendo Radio.
Bonus game.
Radio is on now.
We
I
put
mean-
the dong in Donkey Kong.
That's my favorite, actually.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, let's get rolling. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio. We're live and we're on video tonight, and nothing has fucked up yet, so, I guess they call that a good start. I don't know what to do now because I see all these faces popping up in my view, so I don't really know who to introduce first. So let's just go with you, Lucas. How you doing tonight?
Thank you. I'm doing just fantastic. Eugene picked me again. I have been chosen by glorious leader. Life is good. I have to look at these ugly mugs for 2 hours, but other than that, just standing.
Well, that's good. Well, I've got some more mugs to introduce. Justin with a fresh with a fresh video camera. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, chat.
He's here. He's ready.
I got nothing to say. So
How are you doing? Hi.
I'm totally distracted by the faces as well. I don't know what to do here.
Also, this is the
really
first
weird.
time most of us have seen Justin, so you guys are not alone in this one.
We're just gonna click on
That's
Justin's
true. I don't
picture.
have my face on any of my social media.
Yeah, I just picture the me.
I've seen you on Facebook with your Oakleys that are way too small.
They are not too small. They're perfect. I
Well,
waited.
Mike with
Whatever.
perfectly
Get those
sized sunglasses. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. I am back for a while. I just finished school. I got a 92 on my summer class, so I'm doing good. And I've got a headache, so hold on, let me put the sunglasses on real quick.
Yeah. Hey, congrats on your
I'll drink to that.
completing your courses and everything. That was good stuff, man. So
So I get a month off, and
good.
I'm doing
Well,
good. I am only moderately tired.
You didn't get to take your nap. We owe your fap, but
I had
but
I'm
count on
attention
that.
tonight, guys. So be prepared.
yeah. But we've also got Mr. Steve with us. Last but not least, how are you doing tonight, Steve?
Yeah, I caught you. You almost said Lucas.
We've
again,
almost
you
got
bastard.
Lucas again.
One of these days, he'll know who we are.
I think
Yeah.
I'm just used to doing Lucas last.
And I am still just standing.
Oh, I am good, by the way.
It's okay. I do Lucas first every other
I
weekend.
knew
so
that
it's
was.
okay.
I knew somebody was going to run to that.
And there it is.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
guys,
boom goes the dynamite.
before we lose any viewers because they're seeing our faces for the first time, let's move on into the news. Mike, I think you have our first news topic, so why don't you move us into the promised land?
Oh man, follow me, for I am one who shall take you there. That's real quick, but we're talking about streaming while we're streaming because that's meta. Shit, let me take my sunglasses off. Hold on.
You're.
I like that you
getting
can
a little
actually
chatty.
you can actually see the panic in Mike's face.
Still can't see shit. Okay, so streaming apps are coming to the Switch if you live in Japan or have a Nico account. Coming doesn't say when it's July 13th, so tomorrow. Japan, whatever. Nico is like the Japanese version of like YouTube and all that. So if you happen to have a Japanese account, let's call it what it is here, you can watch and possibly upload videos from your Switch, and you can stream as well. In the article coming out, but it does say that. And hope the inevitable like Netflix and Hulu and stuff. Fortunately, I don't care for Hulu or Netflix. They did promise us at one point that the share button would video sharing. So
Right.
hopefully this is the first of many video come out for the Switch.
Yeah, I don't. I at least it means that.
Hey,
Yeah, I was just gonna say at least streaming apps are coming. Like that means that Nintendo is not like cracking down on that for some reason, because Nintendo, they would do something like that maybe, but I don't know. I'd rather see like here in the States anyways. I want to see my Netflix at the very least, because I think that'll get some use at my household anyways.
See,
unfortunately, and like Nico, you can get it here too because it's region free, but like I don't have a Nico. I'm not sure how that would work. See if I can try it out somehow.
Well, the only thing I had that was Wii U accessible was the Crunchyroll account, but I never even used that on my Wii U just because I never really saw it as like a system to do that with. I don't think the Switch would really be any different for me. Like, I probably won't bring it on the go and try to stream anything with like bootleg internet. And if I'm at home, why not just use a laptop or a phone, you know? So I don't know. For me, I've never really gotten it, but I also don't do like Netflix and stuff like that. I just had Crunchyroll because I was like, anime's okay sometimes. So
Right. I can see it being used in our house when like I don't know, when we're not able to be on the TV, or like my girlfriend is watching one of the TVs, you know, kind of the whole point of the Wii U, right? You can just open up the gamepad, but you can just do the same thing with the Switch. It would just be nice to have. I don't know how much use it would get, but I think, you know, it'd be nice to be there, you know?
Honestly, as the guy who introduced plugging his YouTube channel in Infendo every single week, I'd kind of prefer that we could get some way to start like uploading content to YouTube, you know? Like I'd love to be able to upload ARMS replays and Mario Kart replays again.
Well, hell, if Nico Nico on the Switch includes like uploading somehow, like I'm not sure how they do that, like maybe like Mario Kart TV stuff. Maybe if that could work, I would make a Nico account just to do that. That way I can actually share my fucking replays instead of having to pull up my phone and record the recording.
Right. See, my only big fear with that is that given our interaction with Big Booty Bumpin' 2016, the Rainbow Edition, we're probably not actually going to be able to connect to Nico Nico very well, and uploading YouTube or Nico Nico videos would probably be a hellish experience, given that I assume all the
servers are
going to
be in on the inside loop here with Inside Jokes with Lucas and I. Flip Wars, it's a game that came out in Europe and America either soon or has. I don't remember. It's the game that should be able to characters flip on the tiles and stuff. Wars over here. It's called Battle of Sports Makuru in Japan. Action unicorn ass bumping because why not?
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
The end point of that thought bubble that Mike started is that we tried to play it together online, but because it was a Japanese game and we were both playing with our Japanese Switch accounts, it had to send us to Japan and then back, and that took way too much power for the poor little Japanese servers, and we got disconnected each time in about 3 seconds. So you can buy Japanese games on the Switch. Like Monster Hunter, which I'm guessing is where you were going with that.
Yes, which is why I'm not going to get Monster Hunter on the Switch.
But you can't really play like online games on it. So there's a little bit of a thing there. And for all we know, maybe it was just the game. But I'm assuming that Nico Nico is going to be the same way. Probably trying to stream videos or upload videos from a Japanese server is going to be pretty heavy and not very fun. So,
right.
That's all I got. That's what I think.
Well, fair enough. Well, I don't know that there's anything else really to talk about this Nico Nico stuff. Anything else that anybody else wants to add before we move on? I'll take that as a no. So,
we can shake our
Mr.
heads.
Lucas, it looks like you're up with your favorite game of all time.
I really love ARMS. We got. Remember that eye rolling I was talking about? We got an ARMS update, and we didn't just get a ARMS update with a character like I thought we were getting. We got ARMS 2.0, and that's pretty cool because there's a lot of cool stuff in this. And as much as I know you all love lists, I'm going to do my best to try to make this list that I have in front of me rather interesting, because it is a really long list, and I don't really want to tell you guys all this because it seems boring. But
yeah, I definitely don't go through like what each individual arm does. You know, that's kind of
the important stuff here is we got Max Brass, who, if you finished the single player campaign as any character, you know, is like the final boss character before like the super final boss character. But we got him, and he's playable, and he's super cool because he's like the third heavy, but he's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying my Grand Prix mode with him right now. We also unlocked all 3 of his arms, which I will not go into because Eugene told me not to, but you can also unlock them for every other character like anything else. We unlocked his arena, which is Sky Arena. I'm disappointed to say, though, that they removed my favorite level, which is the snakeboarding one, from actual like competitive ranked play. But they added Sky Arena. So you have the same number of courses, they just got rid of snakeboarding. Admittedly, it's kind of like the most gimmicky course out of all the ARMS courses. Still still my favorite. And I did really well at it. So it kind of bugs me that now it's gone. But I don't know. The other big thing is we got a new versus mode that I don't think we knew was coming until like the day before. Did we? Or am I just really bad at following?
I don't think so. I think that kind of just came up like organically, right?
I think so. Because I don't know. Steve told me about it like an hour before the update launch.
Well, that's when I saw the tweet about it, was that it was like an hour before the update.
But that mode is called Headlock Scramble. And if you've played a particularly difficult mode in Grand Prix, or if you've played a bunch of online matches and you've had to team up and fight that headlock guy who has 6 arms, you'll know who that is. The way the mode works is you get a little like glass ball that starts off in the center of the field, and you have to break it. It takes about 3 punches to break. And then when you punch it again, you grab the headlock piece, and all of a sudden you've got 6 arms, and you can basically just deal crazy devastating damage. Yep.
I just walk up to it. Shit.
Yeah, you can actually just grab it. I tried a trial like last night just to see how it works, and that's how it worked for me anyway. But it's super cool. Like you actually get to be this headlock character who really would make a terrible DLC character because he's incredibly overpowered and purposefully so. But it's a really fun way to play as headlock for a little bit. And it's a like I told Steve, it's like playing ARMS with like Final Smashes on, because you go for the smash ball type item, you get it, and all of a sudden you're crazy overpowered for like 10 seconds. So that's super cool. They added events, which is like an official online event thing. We don't really know that much about that yet, I don't think. But you can sign up to be notified. I did. And they added stats. So you can actually see, who you've played as the most, what arms you like to use the most, things like that. The thing that's kind of weird about it is that they differentiate it by version. So like all of my version 1 stats are in one spot and all my version 2 stats are in another. That's kind of cool, but I also kind of wish that there was like a general stats category, because I can't really tell how good I'm doing overall anymore. But
right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of minor. It's probably not a big deal. Mike?
Version, but like, yeah, a cumulative one would be cool too. I think they did it by version because like they did patch and they did like buff and nerf some of the arms and stuff, so that might be why.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
just
cool.
I guess like one of the only other really interesting things to say is that they increased the penalty for disconnecting during a ranked match. I don't know by how much, but they also increased the highest rank that you can get in ranked matches. So now it's 20. I didn't know what it was before. I was at 8, and I kind of stopped doing ranked matches, but that's a thing. There's a bunch of other things about ARMS. You're really just nice. Well, you just unlocked it like the other day. So. But there's a bunch of other like minor buffs and nerfs and everything. Certain characters like Kid Cobra doesn't move quite as far. But nothing really. Yeah, well, they kind of also fixed like a Ribbon Girl glitch that I didn't know about. But just a bunch of like little things. So you're going to really have to play the game yourself, see if you notice any changes. Unless you're like super engrossed in the meta game, you're probably not going to notice much of a change, because they're mostly little things like the speed that certain arms launch, or how much damage they deal, or fixing bugs that were an issue. I
have noticed that when you grab and you miss, it does take a long time for your arms to come back. Now I have noticed that for sure. I've gotten wrecked with that shit now.
So they're trying to, I guess, balance it out, because it was kind of a grabby game for a while.
Yeah, if you either miss a grab or like your grab gets confused as fucking your arms, it's just like. Now that I'm on video, that's so much better to do.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah.
Well, that's really kind of the like long and short of the ARMS updates. I think unless you're like a hardcore ARMS player, you're probably not going to notice very much of a difference. But hey, maybe they completely ruined your set. Now you have to start all over again.
Question.
Let us know in the comments. What's up?
Are they planning on doing with ARMS what they did with Splatoon?
That's what I heard.
Free content, yeah.
Okay, that's.
I mean, just the fact that, like, going into the opinion part of our little news discussions, like the fact that they went with a new character, a new stage, which admittedly was already in the game, but they needed to make playable, and like a new mode right off the bat. That's cool. Like, I like that it's not just like, hey, here's this character we thought about. We'll throw you another one in like 4 months. Like, there's content. That's really fun. I like that. I like they're putting that much work into it.
You forgot about your favorite part, though, Lucas and Mike.
What?
The new title screen.
Oh,
That's all you guys were talking about.
The new title screen. I'm missed on the new title screen because they got rid of Ribbon Girl, but the new title screen does look really cool, and Max Brash is like demolishing Springman, so that's fun.
Yeah.
And Max Brash is like 50 years old, so my Ribbon Girl is his daughter theory still holds water.
Ah, jeez.
Shit.
Eye roll.
Fucking like of how Max Brass's like alternate costumes are like literally brass. So you get a bronze outfit, a silver outfit, and a gold outfit for him. It's fucking dope.
I know.
And what was I gonna say? Being Max Brass is Grand Prix right now, and I'm having fun with it. It did kind of it upset me that they nerfed Kid Cobra because like literally I just got into playing him like as an off character because you guys were like, oh, he's like everyone who knows me, and I main tough in every Smash Brothers I can play. And like, oh, he's super floaty. He's like puffy. He jumps super far. Now he doesn't jump as far, so now I don't want to play as him anymore. I one connection to him, and now he's gone forever.
Well, I mean, even though they did it, though, I'm sure he's still the most horizontally gifted jumper in ARMS. So, you know, I can see the innuendo forming on Justin's face. Let's just keep talking.
Horizontally gifted.
Another added benefit of video.
See, Lucas, you just robbed me of it. I was going to come out with it, and you let Mike steal it from me.
But I think kind of wrapping this up, unless somebody else wants to get in a word about ARMS, it's cool that they're doing free DLC like this and that it's meaningful. Like, that's nice. It's good to see. I'm having more fun with what they've given us in this game than I have in Breath of the Wild, and I put like 20 extra hours into Breath of the Wild so far. So, you know.
I like that. I like that. I'm reading the chat. Puyo. Fuck. I like the headlock in his own mode. Because like he'd be super fucking broken, and like he still maintains his aspects and stuff too, which is dope when you get that little helmet. I'm curious what they're gonna bring out in extra characters though, because like we had Max Brass as like the we knew about. So what do they do next is like totally unforeseeable. So like any kind of like if we have any speculation, that'd be nice to talk about. Like what could come up next, you know?
Yeah,
I'd totally like to see like a brand new character. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Lanky Kong is a playable character.
Yes.
Little Mac is a playable character.
Yes.
Hang on.
Steve, no matter how much Steve, Donkey Kong before the game, Steve. I'm not going to play any Donkey Kong for you.
Oh, come on.
So I want those to be
about the only way I would support ever seeing Lanky Kong in a game again is if they put him in ARMS.
He's a perfect fit.
I want to support Steve on this because I think it's a cool idea and I like it. But I also
it is a cool idea.
But I also kind of like want my ARMS to be just ARMS right now. You know, I almost want that to be a thing that happens in like ARMS 2. You know, like we start getting bonus characters.
Super ARMS Brothers or something.
Yeah.
If we get, I'd prefer to be like fucking Bayonetta. Like Twintel can have her hair, and it's like a big old hair fight.
That would be interesting, like unlockable DLC costumes.
Right.
I wasn't talking about costumes, but like, yeah, that'd be cool too.
I actually just want to see them come up with brand new characters. I don't want to see Lanky Kong. I don't want to see Little Mac. I want to see brand new characters in the ARMS style because I really like all the characters that they've introduced so far, and I'd like to see more of those characters in the same vein. You know.
Agreed.
I want to get Bark in his own playable character. Like I want him to permanently be on Bite's head because Bark is like super fucking cute.
We interrupt this ARMS discussion to bring you a breaking message from the group chat. Michael Thompson has legally bound himself in a written contract that he will buy Justin a Switch personally if you can play 72 uninterrupted hours of Room in the Night Sky.
I can't play 72 uninterrupted minutes of anything. So unfortunately, I can't take
Justin, you haven't had 72 minutes of anything straight in a long time.
Oh my goodness!
I will play 3 straight days of Room in the Night Sky if Justin gets a Switch from it. I don't fucking care.
Phantom is backing you. Guys, we have a Twitch challenge.
Justin.
What? I'm listening. I'm waiting for the rest of the sentence.
You need to play Room in the Night Sky for 72 hours.
I think he might die.
That's okay. He'll have a Switch by the time Mario comes out.
Oh God.
God.
Justin,
I don't know how to.
I
I don't know how to try.
I got nothing. I've got no jokes for this one. I'm just.
And if that didn't end the arms discussion succinctly, I don't know what will.
Congratulations, Michael. You broke the podcast.
Yeah. All right. So
And the
arms,
whole
yeah.
audience almost saw me choke on my coffee.
Yeah, do you know how annoying it's going to be for people who download our show to listen to us talking about how we see each other this whole time?
Yeah.
We'll get over it by 4:02.
Maybe
Yeah.
just about every podcast I listen to.
Eugene can mute out all of it.
All the weird.
Mute out all of the comments about us looking at each other, making us delete them out.
Well, there goes 45 minutes of the show.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay, guys. So let's move on. We're gonna talk about some old games, but hopefully new games. And unless I'm jumping the gun, I believe this is my topic, so I'm going to be talking. So, the creators of Wonderful 101 were the Platinum Games account for Japan, anyways. They were teasing Wonderful 101 coming to Switch. So, not really much else besides that, but that's interesting. I would like.
They tweeted a photo, which is cool.
Yeah, right. And I don't know how it would work because that was pretty gamepad intensive. So I guess it would probably only work in handheld mode. But there have been games.
Around.
There's been games that have.
You can.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Mike.
You can play 101 with like analog stick instead of using the touchscreen too, I believe. So I mean,
You can.
Oh,
you don't
it's
need
been
to
so
use
long,
the
I don't even remember.
touchscreen.
Hey, Platinum, we have motion controls again. Give us a sequel to Mad World.
Yeah.
That I would eat up. Like, can we talk about Wonderful 101 now? Can we can we go into bashing and or loving that game? Because I'm more on the bashing side.
The demo's been sitting on my hard drive for months, and I haven't even booted it yet.
I own it. I played the first few levels. I just didn't really like it. Like, I realized that it's basically the exact same formula as Bayonetta. But honestly, like, even Bayonetta's gameplay isn't that exciting for me. The thing that kept me going with Bayonetta was the story. And Wonderful 101, like, it has a story, but it was way too, like, cheesy for my taste. So
Sure.
I couldn't really get into it.
I own it. That was actually one of the first games I bought for the Switch, but quite honestly, it kind of I just never really played it all the way through. I don't know if it was because I got bored with it or just because I had more games to play, other games to play, but I really haven't circled back around to it. But I think I might if it came out on the Switch, but you know, then again, I can just dig out the Wii U and pop the disc in. But I don't know. I was gonna say that there have already been in Japan games that that can't be played in docked mode. I can't remember what the game is called, but it's like a rhythm type game.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah,
you have to play it in handheld mode. So if there are games that require that, Mike, I know you were saying that you can draw on the, as opposed to using the touch screen in Wonderful 101, you can use the analog stick.
Yeah,
so.
And that'd be cool. I mean, I never played Mad World, and I only had the demo for 101, but what I did play was pretty in depth.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what's cool about this tweet though, like they tweeted a photo and they're all holding Joy-Cons. You can see them playing 101, and it was the Wonderful 101 characters. And the fact that the fat green guy in the corner, I forget what his name was, or green, I guess, but like, I guess everyone's, before the end of the game, everyone's emblem on the back of their shirt said Wonderful 100, but his actually said Wonderful 101 on the back of it. So everyone's like, oh my God, it's gotta be a sequel. Oh my God.
I would just like to apologize once again for the second week in a row for the unintentional hate speak.
Shoot.
That wasn't even hate speech. That was just me.
Yes.
What was I hate speech?
You dropped the 3-letter F word, didn't you?
What?
Maybe not.
We'll just move on.
Anyway,
I must
let's
misheard.
not
Anyway.
pay attention to possible controversy.
Justin is trying to dig me into a hole, but fuck you. Anyway,
There's the 4 letter.
my point was it was cool.
And no one's
I want to
offended
point
by
out
that.
in every article that they talked about, like Wonderful 101 that I've seen, they've also talked like, oh, they're hinting at Bayonetta coming to the Switch too. No, they're fucking not. Okay, they show you a photo of Bayonetta with a red background and Bayonetta in a blue background. Stop seeing red and blue and going, oh my god, it's a Switch Joy-Con colors. It's coming to the Switch. Ah.
Although, admittedly, Shantae did like the exact same thing with their promotion.
Okay, but they fucking when they did that when they did that with Shantae, they did it alongside the Switch announcement. So,
But it's understandable to see how you see that and you go, oh, red and blue means Switch. That's a thing from now on. Like,
yeah,
They did it with Shovel Knight and Shield
True.
Knight too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
By the way,
okay, well, you know what?
for the
Whatever.
fact checkers in our group, Phantom says that Vose game was the touchscreen only game.
Yes,
Vose.
thank you, Phantom, or Boaz.
Good
or
job.
How you pronounce that? Yeah.
Vooz.
Yeah. Anything else wonderful 101 we want to talk about? I mean, it's interesting that Platinum Games is thinking about porting stuff over, but I'm kind of with you, Lucas. I would have rather than like Bayonetta 2 or something like that. I would.
Or this is just a wacky thought, but how about they just make a new game for the Switch? Like,
Hey,
make a Wonderful 101 sequel if you want to put Wonderful 101 on so bad. Release it like Bayonetta
I
did.
didn't know what to port.
Right. That's
Release
I'd be
it.
more in
Well, see,
support
that's-
of that one.
Well, and release it like Bayonetta did. Do
Right.
Wonderful 101 plus 2 or something, you know? Like, that's
I'm
right up
pretty
their
sure-
alley.
I'm pretty sure the
Sure.
photo that they use to tease everything with, like everything in that photo implies that it's not a port, it's a sequel. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. But yeah, don't port anything unless they're going to make a new thing along with it, or make a whole new fucking IP. I don't know. You're Platinum Games. You do all the cool shit.
yeah. No
Yeah, I
kidding.
mean, I can understand why so many companies are like, hey, we had this great game that nobody bought on the Wii U. Let's bring it out for the Switch now that people actually have one. But I'm with you, Lucas. If they're going to do that, they really should.
Is Justin trying to make a segue right now?
Am I?
Because that'd be pretty good.
I don't know. My topic has nothing to do with ports. So
No, but mine does.
No. Well, before we close out the topic, I guess the last thing, at least for me to say anyways, is that, yeah, I would definitely rather a sequel to a game. But, I mean, just like Capcom, how are they going to know if there's interest on the console if they don't know how Street Fighter 2 sells, you know? I mean, come on. So, all right, guys, let's get out of these fucking weeds here. And looks like you're up, Steve. So why don't you take it away with this Oddworld news?
Well, first off, I'd like
Kind
to
of
point out
obvious.
that this article says that Oddworld New and Tasty was a treat. It wasn't. It was an awful game. But that's another story. Basically, let's see. The creator of Oddworld is basically calling out Nintendo's third-party support. He says that based on what he's seen on how the Wii and the Wii U played out, that there's not going to be any third-party support for the Switch. To clarify the condemnation of the former, he explains that both consoles weren't successful for third parties, and that Nintendo ended up making all the money at the end of their runs. He experienced this with what he claims is lackluster promotion for New and Tasty on Wii U. So basically what I'm getting out of this is he's kind of upset that New and Tasty didn't get much promotion. So now he's just trash talking Nintendo to, try and toss him under the bus.
Well, and not to sound like a bitchy fanboy and simultaneously affirm everything that third-party devs talk about, but I don't really give a crap about Oddworld New and Tasty. I've never really been interested in it. I can't say that it's a crappy game like you did, Steve, because I've never played it, and I'm not
I
going to make
can't
that
say
statement.
that because I got it for free, and I was glad I didn't pay for it after I played it.
Well, I just know
I didn't know it ever came out.
I wouldn't be interested in it. I love third-party games. If we got more third-party games, it'd be great. I do think it's kind of a backwards idea to criticize the third-party support and then simultaneously say you're not going to be releasing anything on the system, because that's just going to intensify the lack of third-party support. But it wouldn't be a game I would get anyway. Not because it's third-party, just because I'm not interested in it. But hey, your guys' call. You don't want to put it on Switch? Don't put it on Switch.
Well, and I
don't
I
be a
get
fucking
that
idiot about it.
and I get
I
that
mean, I don't
the
think-
Switch.
And I also don't think it's up to Nintendo to promote a third-party game. I mean, some companies will do it for like their big, their big exclusives, but you want your game to sell, you got to push that.
Yeah, I mean, unless Nintendo's publishing, they really don't have a responsibility to advertise. It is on you. So hire a publisher. Do what Yooka-Laylee did and hire a group like Studio 17 to like publish your game and advertise the crap out of it. Like that's a system you can use.
Well, and I get that it may be a challenge because the Switch isn't as powerful as a PS4 and Xbox One, but that doesn't mean that you can't make some sort of accommodations to make it work.
Yeah.
They've done it with there was a basketball game that came out. Was it NBA 2K? So they got that coming out. They've got another game coming out. So, but yeah, I mean, there are other games coming out. So. Sorry, Mike.
I think I broke you. I think I broke your game.
One of us. I don't know what's happening.
But yeah, I'm totally with you there, Steve. They do need to make accommodations, especially for all these games that are also coming out on PC. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I can almost run Overwatch on my laptop, because I can adjust the settings all the way down to low. If they're already doing it for the PC, you would think that, being able to dial those settings down for the Switch would be kind of a similar process, So
well, yeah, that was my argument too.
Right.
It's so easy if you can run a game engine on a system. It's so easy to just dial back the graphics or dial them up if you've got the power. I don't understand why it's so difficult to put these games in the first place. Go ahead, Steve.
To be fair,
Or not.
Okay, Steve.
I was just gonna say, if they can get a fucking Microsoft sign-in on a Nintendo console for a Microsoft game to work for cross-platform play, why is it so hard, like you guys are saying, to dial down your goddamn graphics?
Right.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, to be fair, I mean, there's a little more that goes into porting than just styling down the graphics so it can be supported on the system. I mean, you do have to actually, and again, I'm not a programmer. Like, that's not what I'm interested in.
Of course, none of us are.
But having talked to other programmers, like, from what I understand, you do actually have to, like, alter the code to, make it work with that game. Now, apparently there's some engines that work better than others, like when we had the Steam discussion, or not Steam, Unity the other day. But like, I mean, I get that. That being said, like, if you really want a game on your system, I feel like you should be able to make that happen, especially if you have a talented team of programmers who are able to make the game in the first place.
Well, right, and
it really all comes down to like drive, I think, personally, and money, obviously. But,
right, and I mean, you bring up Unity. I mean, that's one of the big things. Stuff like Unity, Unreal, all these game engines that basically all you have to do is get the engine to work on the hardware, and you can port pretty much any game to it. So if you make your game in Unity, or you make your game in Unreal, or you make your game in whatever else the Switch supports, it shouldn't be that difficult to port it.
Yeah, it's not like you're building a game from the ground up with your own engine, and like Nintendo does, frankly, like with Breath of the Wild. Like, that would probably be a nightmarish experience if they ever wanted to put it on a PlayStation 4, because it's not made in a program like Unity. So, yeah, but it is what it is. Again, it really just comes down to, I think, their motivation to do it and how much money it's going to cost. And I hate to say it, but really, I think most of these decisions are like purely financial. But it is what it is,
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, again, I stand by my statement that it's not up to Nintendo to promote the third-party games. On the other hand, Nintendo is notorious for not having very good third-party support. It wouldn't hurt them to step up and say, hey, we also have these great games coming out like other publishers or other game companies, hardware companies do. But I mean, that's something that Nintendo should choose to do. They shouldn't have to do it.
Yeah. I feel like the only person, like third-party person, who really gets to complain is Kamiya when they altered Bayonetta's artwork and made the moon a crescent instead of a full moon. That was liable at the highest degree, and he deserves all of the angry tweets that he got about that, because that was completely out of line for Nintendo to do. But short of that, really, Stop.
I have
Right.
no idea what you're talking about. I'll have
Google
to Google it later.
I do. And
All right.
Bayonetta's moons and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you want to type in.
I might have to put on safe search for that one.
Okay, guys, let's move out of this topic here. Or you have one last topic, one last thought here?
About and necessarily about this, but Steve brought it up real quick, and I just wanted to address in my room right now. NBA Playgrounds, not 2K. 2K had to be a good game.
Oh,
I just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm not gonna sit here and bash them. I keep trying to call them and contact them to get them to like have someone be on the show as like a special guest because that'd be cool. And I don't want to just sit here and like ruin our chances of that, but that is poor third party managing right there. Like I don't care. Nintendo's at fault too, but like you can't just fucking blame it all on Nintendo for all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
About the,
When your game is nothing but basketball players with big giant heads and shit, your game should not be 9 gigs. No matter what your argument is, it shouldn't be 9 gigs.
That's what I thought we were getting into.
It's disturbing to see that a game that small takes up that much memory, and only since they added the updated features. Like the actual game itself was what, like a gig and a half?
It was 7 gigs. Like the update is 2 gigs. The update is 2 gigs. The initial update was 7 gigs, but they cut. But Nintendo wouldn't to make it that high for like storage reasons, and they initially. Their update was
7 gigs for the update.
That just feels like they took all of their 3D models, they smoothed them like 4 times more than they had to, and then they duplicated them and stuffed them all in the background where nobody could see them, and said, "Let's just leave it there. No one's gonna care."
It's like freaking one of the programmers had like his desktop from like his desktop of his desktop of his desktop all nestled into the game or something somewhere in there.
That's where he hid all the porn.
One of the coders' cats probably fell asleep on the keyboard, and there's just one for about 8 gigs.
I mean, it is disturbing. We're joking, but it is disturbing in video game terms of disturbing that a game like Breath of the Wild can be 16 gigs, and NBA Playgrounds can only be 6
so
gigs more.
Here's something interesting for you guys since we're talking about file sizes. The biggest game on my Switch, since I do mostly digital, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that weighs in at 6.8 gigs.
Right. I mean, Nintendo's good at
Splatoon 2 is 3.1 gigs.
Right. They're good at making these great games, but small file sizes. I mean, look at Breath of the Wild is what, 13 gigs?
13,
yeah. So, I mean, really what it comes down to, and what it really comes down to, and I was saying this earlier in the chat, was game companies know that they have unlimited storage now because everybody's got terabyte hard drives and unlimited storage and all this. You can swap out your SD card, so they're like, we don't have to compress anything. We don't have to make our textures smaller.
Initially, NBA Playground's update for the Switch, the patch for it was initially planned to include stuff that would shrink, like to cut down the file size. But I guess somehow in doing that, it was like 7 fucking gigs. So really, it would have just done nothing because the main game would have been 2 gigs and the update would have been 7. And Nintendo's like, no, fuck you. And for so long, but that's like, your game shouldn't be 7 gigs at 1.0 and then 10 gigs at 1.3.
And to be fair, it's not really fair to talk about Nintendo's ability to store as much as they can into their games and make them as small as possible, because Nintendo has the advantage of owning the actual hardware that the games are going to be running on. So of course they should be the ones that are best able to control that. But like, you look at a game like ARMS that's relatively, I would imagine, just, and this is kind of simplistic, but just based on like the sheer amount of stuff that's in this game, they look similar to me in terms of like how many stages they have and how many characters they have loaded in the background. And like, I'm sure I'm thinking of this from a 3D animator point of view because that's like all I know when it comes to saving memory. But it it shouldn't be that hard to make a game that's as small as ARMS when you're making a game as simple as NBA Playgrounds.
Right.
Again, I could be totally off base. It could all be about the programming. It could have nothing to do with the models. I know that's only like a quarter of the entire batch.
They also admitted that they didn't get a dev kit for the Switch right away. They had to wait for it for a while because they're not a big developer. And apparently they're also the same company that fucked up or had bad press with the Halo Anniversary Collection or whatever. I don't remember entirely what I was talking to some guy for. But again, I'm not trying to put down NBA Playgrounds as a developer on stream right now. On Twitter, maybe, but like on a live Infendo podcast, I'm trying to. Hopefully, they come on one day and be like, "Hey, let's talk about our game." I want to keep it, safe because I don't want to.
Well, help.
Nice for one reason.
Come on the show and defend yourselves. Explain this to us because we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Why is it so big?
I've tweeted them. I've tweeted. You want to know why it's so big?
I was hoping you'd just go right by it, but no.
Like I've hit them on Twitter, I've hit them on Facebook. Like they don't respond to social media for like things like that for some reason. I can't get a hold of them. But if anybody can tell them to get on Infendo, there's your mission for tonight. Go on Twitter and tell them to come on Infendo.
Yeah, well, and I know that personally speaking, I think both you and I have deleted it from our system, right, Mike?
Yeah, I've deleted it.
And it's not like, I mean, we own it. It's not like we're getting anything out of deleting it other than precious space, which we both kind of need right now. Mm-hmm. Like, if we can ever get more memory, I assume we'll both get it back. But right now, it's just like, I mean, there's a point of diminishing returns with games like that. And if your game is that, again, I don't want to be the guy that's like calling out this dev team because I'm sure they worked hard on their game. And the fact that they put it on the Switch is great because third-party support does suck. But like, I have room for stuff that I'm more interested in. Right?
But guess what?
And that's the thing is,
go ahead.
It's the platform that they need to consider because, like again, if you got a PS4, if you got an Xbox One, they know you've got a terabyte hard drive or whatever, put stuff on. But this is a portable device,
and you have cloud storage too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't have. You got to be considerate for your audience.
Well, and it doesn't help matters that when you go on and you actually try to ask questions, admittedly through like the official Twitter, where you think you get some kind of response, you're usually just met with silence. And I understand that they have more important things to do than answer everyone's questions, but it'd be nice to know. It would make the whole experience feel a little more organic than just waiting 4 weeks for updates that never show up. And
some game developers are really good.
Well, yeah, and then you hear like a one-sentence tweet about how it's all Nintendo's fault and they're just as frustrated as you are. It's like,
Yacht Club Games.
Why's your game so big? And they're like, well, that's how it is these days. All games are like 50 gigs anymore. You should be happy with what you got.
Steven?
Well, Yacht Club Games will have entire conversations with multiple fans several times a day. And then you get other developers like those jackasses that I talked to you guys about on one of my first shows, whose games I won't buy anymore, where not only do they give you silence, then they block you for harassing them after.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, admittedly, I haven't had much luck with either of the two companies that I've asked. And I wonder if part of that is because I'm named after Mike and they think that I'm like Mike's alt account or something. But NBA Playgrounds I've never had any luck with when I've asked them questions. And I thought that I asked them, rather
polite questions.
I wasn't trying to be a jackass about it. I kind of get the same feeling when I tweet at Ukulele, I understand that they don't really have anything to report. But every now and then when you ask, how's progress coming on that game, you expect to hear, oh, we're in the testing phase, or, oh, we have to finish this first. But you don't get a lot of that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just choosing the wrong developers to tweet to, or maybe I'm just not particularly noticeable on Twitter.
Maybe you're using the wrong outlet, because I know, V-Blank Entertainment, who make the Retro City Rampage, I usually get good responses from them on Facebook, but I have not gotten a response on Twitter. So, and that's just casually.
I've done both for NBA Playgrounds. I've literally done Twitter and Facebook, and their Facebook even says oh, we'll respond within a day. Usually, it's been fucking 4 weeks.
The reason why I don't think that I'm using the wrong medium, though, is because these are both sites that they frequently comment on updates for, and I've seen them respond to other people. It's just, it seems like they cherry pick like 1 or 2 people to respond to, as opposed to, you know, going through the headache of mass replying to people. But unfortunately, most of the responses I'm seeing are for versions that I don't care about, you know?
So we can get off this. I deleted the 10 gigabytes of NBA Playgrounds, and I bought literally like 5 games last night. And I used a gig and a half.
But admittedly, those are smaller, like, you know, right? I mean,
yeah, but but
still,
like I can but like I got rid of 1 game and I can fucking play a bunch of other ones now. So
yeah,
it's a problem that we need to address in gaming in general. But let's move on to Justin's topic now, because Justin has a.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. So Nintendo UK tweeted about the winter DLC for Zelda. So we know a few small details about it. Unfortunately, all of our speculation was wrong, and you do still play as Link, but it will be a sequel of sorts to Breath of the Wild. It will take place after the defeat of Ganon, which is kind of cool if you ask me, because, I mean, as much as I like the fact that you can go back and battle Ganon again, it also kind of sucks that you don't get to see what happens to the world after. Like, there's no real post-game other than to, you know, get your 100%.
Yeah.
So that'll be neat.
Hey, where in the show notes does it say that it's after you defeat Ganon? I just read it again, and there's nothing there that says, like, oh, after
I don't think it's in
Ganon.
the show notes, but I read it somewhere. I know I did.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Infendo,
I saw it too, but I don't
always
remember where.
I'll see if I can pull it up. While
We're
you guys
informed, we
talk
just
about
don't know
it.
where we got our information.
So we're every major news outlet then.
Yeah.
We should rename our
email
to
Russia on
Oh God.
WikiLeaks. No. So yeah, it will. They revealed one of the new costumes, which is going to be the lobster tunic from the beginning of Wind Waker, which is kind of neat. Hopefully, it will actually be upgradable, unlike the DLC Pack 1 costumes. I'll bitch about that later. Let's see.
Gee, I wonder what ability it'll have.
Maybe I have no idea. I can't even
Increased
speculate.
movement at night.
Yes, because that fast night movement with absolutely no defense is really handy. What we got here? Oh, that's right. The Arts and Artifacts book. When is that coming out? Is that coming out at the same time as? It doesn't have a date on my notes here. Is that coming out at the same time as the DLC 2?
I don't know that they gave a date, but I would
They
imagine
haven't given us
so.
one yet.
Let me check Amazon real quick, but if anybody got the Hyrule Historia book, it's basically a sequel to that.
Mhm.
So, you know, it's a nice fancy hardcover book that talks about the making of Zelda and is particularly focused on Breath of the Wild.
It's a sequel to Hyrule Historia, but it comes out before Hyrule Historia.
Okay, guys. So according to NintendoInsider.com, they also took the opportunity to show early footage from the Champions Ballad, the first DLC. Blah blah. He revealed that you will still play as Link in the DLC pack and have the chance to learn more about Princess Zelda. That has partially proven to be a disappointment, with many expecting that they would either be able to play as Zelda or the Champions. However, the footage has revealed that the Champions Ballad will be set after Ganon's defeat, picking up after the scene witnessed in the game's secret ending.
Nice.
Well, okay, now I gotta first of all, Arts and Artifacts is already out, so you can get that on Amazon Prime eligible, all that. And it's currently what do you call it? Its cover price is $39.99. Amazon currently has it for $25.46. So, woohoo! I've got Hyrule Historia right over there. I was gonna say, the secret ending of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Is that really a secret? I mean,
It's a secret in that you have to find a memory, and there's like,
okay.
it's but
So
but
if
I
you
mean,
if you have found all of the memories, you'll see it. If you haven't, you won't. Is that this? Because
Correct.
I saw the scene at the end, and I'm like, is this a secret ending?
Yeah,
Because it just looks like your basic stinger at the end of Zelda credits.
See, I had actually Googled the memories before I did it because I wanted to know what I was getting out of it, and I was getting tired of Breath of the Wild. And they're like, there's going to be an added scene at the end of the game if you get all the memories. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just do that then because I might as well get everything at once. And I see it, and I had like the same response as you, Justin. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
so it's
It
the
doesn't-
ending of the game. Like,
Right. It doesn't really
okay.
reveal anything. It's just kind of a little, kind of button on the end of the story, your little
Yeah.
minute-long epilogue, and whatever. I wasn't disappointed in it, but at the same time, everybody's making a big deal about this big secret ending. I'm like,
Yeah.
did I miss something?
But I gotta say, like, I'm as excited as you are when it comes to getting to play post game finally. Like, I realize that it's just going to be like purely
I
for
want to
the sake of
explore
story.
Hyrule Castle.
Well, and I realize that they probably won't put in that much work. You probably won't be able to go and like Hyrule Castle Town will be partially rebuilt and all this cool stuff. And like, it's probably just going to be the same environment, but Ganon will be gone and it'll take place afterwards. But at least there's going to be some sense of like completion. I hate going back into Zelda games and always feeling like I've never accomplished the goal because there's never any post game in the Zelda.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is a first for the series, really, that you get to explore the world after you've beat the boss. So
yeah,
I mean, unless you count like a link. Yeah, I was gonna say unless you count like a Link Between Worlds or something like that. But
would you count, Lucas, since you're the one that's played them recently, the the seasons and ages after you link them together? Is there anything extra there that kind of?
Well, yeah, I mean the story continues and you've killed one of the two bosses and everything, but I mean it's not like you get to go back to the world that you've already saved and like everything is. I mean you do because there's actually literal secrets that you have to link between old games. But like, it doesn't feel like you've actually accomplished.
Well, yeah, because when you go back into them, it doesn't show the boss is defeated.
Yeah, exactly. And
Right.
like, honestly, the only game that I remember, like you mentioned, Link Between Worlds. I don't even remember that, but maybe it's because I never went back into post. The only one that I remember.
I'm talking about like Link Between Worlds
Oh.
takes place more or less after
Link to the
a Link to the Past. So
No, like I'd like to actually be able to go around and like live in Hyrule afterwards, like explore Hyrule like post Ganon's destruction, and that's never been a thing before. So maybe it'll be cool. Probably won't, but maybe it will.
Post-game Zelda Breath of the Wild. Link learns that Hyrule Castle Town has been rebuilt. He sells his house in Hateno Village.
Hey, that'd be cool. I got really excited
In
with
and
the
out to
homeowners.
Hyrule Barbership.
I got really excited with the Hyrule homeowner because I thought you'd be able to kind of like Grand Theft Auto, buy different houses around the world so you could have a place to crash anywhere. So hopefully they'll give us another home.
Yeah, and not to make this into another endless thing on Breath of the Wild, but that was something that I thought was kind of lacking. I'd like it if there was more of that in the DLC that comes out in the winter because. It never really felt like it was an environment that you could actually live in, Like that was always something that Skyrim did that Breath of the Wild didn't. You always kind of felt mission driven, even if the mission was just like exploring.
Yeah, for sure.
Will Link find a new home before the mortgage bubble in Hyrule bursts?
I would talk more about the DLC stuff because I like I said in the chat, I'm actually kind of reinvigorated with Zelda lately, but we'll leave that for change the system, at least for me. But do you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about this DLC pack before we move on to Nintendo's?
I think not.
Nope.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's about all they gave us. So.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a little break. We're going to let Mike get set up because he's your host this evening. He's promised us that
gonna die.
he promised this is going to be easy mode, so I'm excited for that. But other than that,
no such thing. He literally said in the group chat
he lives to troll.
He said the theme of this game was "I fucking hate all of you."
It's true. No, that was the subtitle, I thought.
Either way,
All right, guys.
I had to cut some games out, and I'm like, no, this is too cruel.
It's too cruel. But yeah, we're gonna take a break, guys, and we're gonna be right back.
All right.
It's a
Stepping
very
away for a sec.
Oh, everything all right? Oh,
Me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just gotta go take care of something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go let the dogs out.
What's on your shirt,
What's up?
Eugene?
Oh, oh.
What is on your shirt?
Oh, check it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Just from Kohl's. I think my girlfriend got it for me last Christmas or something. I'll be right back, guys. My dogs
I used
are...
to.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna
No,
say
you
I
go
gotta
ahead.
be. I was just gonna say I gotta be right back because my dog's gotta pee, but I'll wait.
No, I got nothing to say. Go. The dogs are more important, bro.
It's a very mean episode of
I
Nintendoons.
expect to hear songs when I edit the show.
It's very mean
Come on,
Nintendoons,
dogs.
but we need a mean Nintendoons right
I
now.
can take the live feed with me. This is
So, welcome to Infendo Radio. It's just Lucas and I now.
And Justin.
Justin's not here.
Wait, I can.
I'm
gonna Miyamoto
real
this.
quick. Before I run to the bathroom, I'm going to see if I can. And I want the chat to let me know if they can hear the music. You know when I'm playing it. Find some that won't get us copyright or give away Nintendo's.
Oh, we can share that story while we wait for that, I guess. Like within a moment, we got copyright struck for playing the Home Improvement theme song last week.
Oh,
on
Steve, that was my idea.
YouTube. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so fucking, now we just don't play anything because now we have to like not play actual like licensed music. We have to play either remixes or anything else because copyright strikes are bad.
this squid thing is not going to work. Like I can't position this in a way that looks good and not creepy. So
Hold on.
Lucas,
see here.
all I got out of that was wood and position. I missed everything else. My head's
those are the
spinning out.
best two words. Best two words you could have gotten out of that.
Well, yeah, because I walked
Lucas-
into the living room.
Lucas has Macho Man.
Huh?
So Lucas has a squid. I have Macho Man. That's just how we're gonna go tonight.
I love it.
Oh,
You know, I
dear.
have I have a Macho Man too, right?
I think you told me
Yeah,
that.
me and
yeah.
my friend were buying them, and they were like, he was like, "Do you want Hulk or Macho Man? I'll get one, you get the other." I'm like, "I want fucking Macho Man."
Word. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm just setting up something for you guys to look at while I'm gone. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys.
Yes, Lucas, everything's fine. I just had to pee and had something driving me nuts.
You concerned me because like you got up and you're like, "I'll be right back. I've barely spoken tonight. Like I hate all of you, and everyone in my family just died in a gas leak." So
No,
like,
truth be told, it was just boring news tonight. Nothing
yeah,
exciting.
that's fair.
Except
I had
for
fun with
arms.
the. Yeah, I had fun with the arms talk, but that's because
Well,
I'm
yeah.
literally playing it right now the entire time we've been podcasting.
But you got to remember, with me being the new guy, I barely understood half of what was said during that whole update. I've heard blah, 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 max brass, new arms, new stage, blah, blah, blah. Headlock. I got a couple words here and there.
Dude, if not my second, you're gonna love the headlock mode. By the way, I really think it's gonna be kind of like a
Oh God,
Evening
let's
out.
join the call from downstairs. Hi guys.
hi.
What up?
You guys get to see my backyard and my dogs, I guess.
And his
Joy,
beard.
just what I've always wanted.
I
Oh,
know.
good lord.
Yeah,
People
I
are-
woke up today and I was like, I don't need to wash my hair. I don't need to shave. I don't need to take care of my physical appearance. And then Eugene's like, so we're going to do an entire episode where you can see each other. I'm like, damn it.
Hey,
What the fuck is going on?
that's what happens. Like, what's up? I
So-
decided to join on my phone. I'm about to come back upstairs. So see y'all later.
Bye. We love you.
So yeah, people actually are tweeting at the NBA Playgrounds people.
Oh, no. We started a thing.
There's like 2 or 3.
I love starting things.
Oh,
I know
God.
you
I
do.
hate starting things.
Oh, I can't even say the other one because I promised I wouldn't on air.
Yeah, now they're gonna block us and be like, Infendo, watch us get sued. Watch us get
Whoa,
sued
it's
by
Justin.
NBA Playgrounds.
I can do that too.
Let me just say, if anybody's tweeting at NBA Playgrounds,
I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
that's fine. Just don't do anything terrible. All right, like just be a human being.
Everyone's
That's
being-
all I
Lucas,
ask.
Everyone's
Calm
being
down, Lucas. Calm down. We don't. We have
like
people.
Mike
They
said,
can.
we're not.
Yeah, I've just seen a lot of people get taken down because their fans like write death threats to people, and
No,
it gets out of hand.
The difference is our fans have half a brain.
That's true. I believe in all.
Well,
of you.
we assume anyway.
I also think all of our fans are actually the same person. Heather and Rose of Death, Michael.
Yeah.
You guys are all the same.
Today, the part of Justin will be played by Willow the cat. Say hi, Willow.
Meow.
How much you want to bet that that cat does better than
Guys.
Tentunes than you do?
Guys, I have a visual gag that I can use
Well,
from
I'm sure
Infendo.
you're out to get me, so yeah, that won't be hard.
I'm a squid now. I'm a kid now. I'm a squid. I'm a kid. I'm a squid. I'm a kid. I'm a squid now.
Since we're all playing with our toys.
Please tell me.
That
Let me pull my
was great.
let me pull my vibrator out real quick.
We are Infendo Radio. We are adults.
You know what's awesome, Eugene, is Mike and Lucas are not even fazed by that because on nights when we would hunt together, I would always be popping from this side of the screen because I'd be leaning over the iPad at him.
Steve, you send us pajama party photos of the Pokemon. Like, I'm not fazed by anything.
Yes, Mike, this is the Pikachu from the photo that you threatened.
All right, well, after that incredibly long break, how about we jump into
that
some
was awesome.
Nintendo tunes?
I think.
Better put that motherfucker away. I swear.
Oh, God.
My
Okay,
cat
we're
is
back now.
giving me
We're
the
back.
dirtiest
What's up,
look
guys?
right now for that. She's like, "How dare you
Okay,
pick
guys.
me up?"
So I'm gonna let you bring us back in, Mike, just like
I got my scorecard.
I would, or however you feel like doing it. Oh, look, we even got a scorekeeper in Justin.
So,
that's-
Eugene, is this the part of
Who
the
are
show
you
where we all
again?
click on Mike?
Well, there was a phone. I wasn't sure who it was.
Should I hold up the cat? Would that clarify it?
Probably. So
Eugene,
yeah,
I was
is this
trying-
where we all click on Mike?
yeah, right, Steve.
Click on my thing. Click on
So
me.
let's let Mike have his silence so he can lead us in whenever he's ready, and then yeah, we'll get going.
Everybody, click on Mike's face so we
Just
can hear the
work.
music.
I like how
Yep, that's
Eugene
right.
says, have our silence, and Justin immediately has to say something.
I'm helping you guys. Click on Mike's thing so that we don't cut his music out when we talk.
It's a good point, actually.
No, we can hear you now. Play something.
Oh, and minimize your chat.
Yes, just about to do that.
Oh,
I'm just gonna tuck it behind.
That's what she said.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Because you're trying. It's not coming naturally. You're trying.
I don't even have to
That
say
was-
it anymore.
God. Okay, let me get some sound so I can lead us in. Sound so I can lead us in for the edit. And welcome back to Infendo Radio. We have just lost Andy Searson on the chat. He's leaving. Why are you leaving now? Come back.
Mike has only hosted Nintendo Tunes like once in his whole Infendo career. You're missing out on a golden opportunity here.
Well, something.
But we're gonna play a fine, wonderful game of Nintendo games,
God.
and by that I mean no one's gonna get anything because I, in my angry stupor, I decided to pick the worst shit I could find. Play with some of them.
Eugene might
This
actually
will
win
be
this
good.
one.
No.
I don't know.
I'm betting Eugene or Justin wins.
Who did Heather predict? Did she have a prediction already?
I don't think she did.
I think
Mike, you're the only one who's
I think
allowed
the
to chat.
I think the chat you know, they picked Lucas, and I said that I think the score will be Eugene and Steve won, and then everything else is just a wash.
Well, Michael Thompson.
I like the odds.
Michael Thompson was my fan until I told him you were hosting, and then he said I'm fucked.
My cat is still giving me the stink eye over here.
Well, you're all
Can we just
anyway.
discuss how Mike almost took off because of that burp? He almost like launched out of his chair.
Can we
This was a
discuss
burp, not a fart.
Can we discuss how normally an Intentunes open takes like 10 seconds and we've been doing this for like 5 minutes?
That song's
This whole
over
video
and
chat is
over
a
and
train
over.
wreck. All right, I'm just gonna.
So we're playing. We're playing Intentunes tonight. This is gonna go. Watch the show before. Watch me post Intentunes. Is I have 11 or 12 songs out of 12. Cool. If not, 10 or average out of 10, whatever. You know how it goes. You know the rules. I'm gonna play 10 songs at least. They're gonna guess them. If they're right, they get a point. If not, I laugh at them. We get to recover for it because I will make sure they remember it for the rest of their lives on this podcast. I was gonna play something to test the audio, make sure that. Here's the thing: the only music I have on my computer now that is video game related is Intentunes, and I don't want to play any of my other shit that I played for like before the show because that's all copyrighted stuff, and I don't want to get taken down by like.
In a Barbie world.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't help because he's not playing it.
So, chat, if you're listening and you can't hear the first set of songs, let us know and we'll fix it.
Yep.
And we're sorry. We're so
Well,
sorry.
We're doing it live.
Let Mike know, and hopefully he's paying attention.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
imagine
watching the
if
chat.
we can hear
So
the music, then the chat can because it's all being run through Hangout. So let's pray.
So here's the first song in the first game. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I will adjust accordingly. And here we go. Get ready.
Well, I'm ready. I like the
Please.
Steve's ready face.
I hear nothing.
Can you hear that?
Lost Reavers?
One day you'll be right, Lucas.
Survivor.
Oh, wait, no, I know this. Oh, this is Monster Hunter
It's not
3.
Survivor.
3U. It's
There you
hiatus.
go.
It's
Okay, that was the easy
hiatus.
one.
Oh, that's a bullshit.
How is
Yeah.
that an easy one for
That's
anyone
just-
other than Lucas?
That is as
Ooh,
bullshit
hey.
as Steve and Justin getting Donkey Kong Country.
Dude,
All right,
now
okay,
we get to
fair.
watch Eugene get pissed off. This is going to be fun.
Unless I have to scratch my balls.
Yeah, then you just turn the camera off.
Okay, I need to, clearly I need to minimize my so I can see fucking Eugene having a bitch fit. Yes, that was Monster Hunter Try. I can't fucking minimize this goddamn window.
Oh, darn. And there he goes.
It's being a poopy butt.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
Yeah. So that happened. The easy one.
All right,
for
and the
this
winner
round.
tonight is Lucas.
Yay.
I hope it's all Monster Hunter.
We could end it there, but I don't want to. So if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Next song. Let's see, what should I pick? Okay, here we go. Might be loud.
Metroid Prime Federation Force?
No.
I'm trying to think like a troll. Is this Lost Reavers?
If the theme of the show is "fuck you guys," I'm not going to give you Lost Reavers.
That seems
What about
like
Home Improvement?
Mike, giving anyone Lost Reavers is basically saying fuck you.
Okay,
Can we
so
have a
I'm taking
second
no
track?
on this.
Yeah, we either need a hint or another song or something.
I like
Or
it.
another host.
Let me load it up here. Hold on.
Is this like that dolphin game that Sega made, Echo the Dolphin?
Nah, this is too new.
Can we have a?
Can I buy a vowel?
Can we have a system?
Room in the Night Sky.
The GameCube. I almost picked Room in a Nice Guy, but I don't know how well that would go for anyone but Lucas.
I want to say F-Zero GX, but the melodies don't sound familiar.
I don't think so.
That's not it.
Right.
What's the game?
Yeah,
what's the game, Mike?
Yeah, just tell us.
What's the system?
Here we go.
It's GameCube.
Oh, okay.
It's GameCube. Is one of the overworld games.
So there's an
So
overworld
some kind of platform.
or RPG.
Yes, there's an overworld.
Not Metroid Prime, is it?
No, I feel like this is going to be some really trolly game.
Metroid Prime 3?
It's not.
Metroid Prime 2. We'll just fill in all the bases.
It's
Metroid Prime DS.
It's not Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime 3 wasn't on the GameCube.
Is it Trolls 3D or something? Like that?
Next up.
This sounds.
Gex. This is
The
not Gex.
The chat hasn't got anything yet either.
You've got
It's
poor
not like
tasting
Prince of
games.
In terms of no, in terms of guesses, no one's gotten anywhere close.
Big surprise.
How about,
it's
did
like,
you give us
yeah.
a developer or publisher yet?
Or genre?
Or a first letter.
I'll take anything.
Title?
What's this game? Remember?
Anybody else having trouble hearing him?
Yes.
It's part of the series. I can give you that. It's part of the GameCube. It's an RPG.
It's not Tales of Symphonia, is it?
Wait.
No.
Is it? No.
Play that again. I can only hear like every other note because
Right.
the audio.
Is it Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles?
God
No.
damn it, that's what I was going to say.
It's not though.
Do I have any songs left in this game?
All right, I'm guessing
I
it's not.
played that one.
It didn't
Hey,
sound like
Mike,
a
why
Final
don't you
Fantasy
turn
game,
your video off while you're doing this, so then your audio will come in a little bit more clear.
Okay, I'm sorry for any issues. You want me to play any of the songs over again, or like any of the tracks, or?
No, I think I don't think we're ever even close. Yeah.
either call it quits or give us a title screen or something.
That was a title screen.
Custom Robo. It's Custom Robo.
Chibi
yes,
Robo.
you're right. So no point for you.
Wait, what?
I already ended it. It is Custom Robo though.
You can't end it and say nothing, and then I get it, and then you do it. Like that
Yeah,
counts.
I'm giving Lucas the point for that one. There you go, Lucas with 2.
And those are the only 2 points you're gonna get then, because I'm yeah.
Because you're a bastard.
Yeah, that was Adventures in Dick Butt right there.
Oh god.
It's like all of a sudden I realized, holy crap, it's the game he's been playing.
Right?
Okay. Round 3. This
You
one's
sound much better now. By the way.
Heather hit me a direct message and wanted me to play this game, so I'm playing it.
Heather also sent me the same direct message.
Well, what did she pick?
Eugene gets the point.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's Animaniacs for the Super Nintendo.
Motherfucker.
Fucking pick.
That was a cheap.
She's been asking for us to play this game.
Thank you, Heather.
Motherfucker.
No wonder Heather said I was going to win. She's feeding me games I know.
And just for that, I am taking away Lucas's point for the last round.
Lucas, if I would have played this one, Lucas, would you have got it right away?
Yes. That's the game over music, if I remember.
Okay, well then.
Who has this
It's a pass-
soundtrack memorized? What the hell?
Dude, this was my childhood game. I played the crap out of this game. Plus, you could play it in any order, so.
Yeah. Lucas is on a roll.
All right, next
He's
game.
never gonna. The Infendo team's never gonna let me get this one down if Lucas
I'll be real pissed
gets
if
all
he
of them right. Okay, this one's for you.
Oh god.
Like legit, this one's for you. If you don't get this one, I'm gonna be really fucking upset. This one's
I'll
on the
probably
NES.
look this one up.
Tom and Jerry.
No.
Huh. I got nothing.
Oh, wait, shit. All right. I know you've got to be feeding me something Disney. So Mickey Mouse Capade?
No, it's not Misty Mouse Capade.
No. Close, but no.
Adventures in the Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
I knew it was one of those two. I've played both of those games.
Yes.
I knew it had to be one of them.
I was going through games tonight, and I'm like, okay, what can Justin get? And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. The post is like, every photo of you and your family is like at Magic Kingdom. Like, if he doesn't get this, he's gonna fucking hate himself.
Yeah, like, all right, I know this is a Disney game. Which one is it?
I find it odd that you've like cherry-picked games that you know one of us are gonna get. Like, I don't really understand the FU component to this.
Shut up, Lucas. You got 3 points.
I thought he only had 2. You took one away,
Yeah, he has
remember?
2. Customer.
Custom Robo counts.
No, it doesn't. I picked Custom Robo. I need another game, and I'm playing it. Monster
That
Hunter
doesn't
Tri.
mean I don't
picked-
get the point for getting it. That's like saying, oh, congratulations, you got a 92 on your final exam, but we're giving you a 70 because we just added the extra question.
I'm going through the chat right now, and it's amazing. I'm sad that I'm not there right now.
Uh,
Let's go through. I guess. let's
okay,
get
well,
the
next game. This game has no music, so all you're gonna get is like the background noise.
Gyromite.
Oh.
Mm,
That was background noise?
Is that-
Let's see. Next track.
Pinball.
This is an NES
Obviously.
game.
It's not
So
pinball.
it's not pinball?
2 more tracks for this one.
Wrecking Crew. No, Wrecking Crew had music, right?
Yeah.
If you want for again, they're like, so they're not that much. But
I'm really lost here. It's not Gyromite. It's not pinball.
Fuck,
What was that?
I didn't play that game on this list, so that's not.
It'd be easier to
Hold
hear
on.
the sounds that you were playing.
I'm glad the entire audience can see my bewilderment.
I'm perplexed. Got nothing, Mike.
Nope. Does anybody have anything?
Oh my
Jesus.
god, I'm gonna kill my cat, but no.
Literally. I've got no guesses. I'm willing
Nope,
to
I got
leave my
nothing.
win at a 3 right now.
So this game is the first wash. It is 10-yard fight on the NES.
Oh yeah, okay. That's that one that came with that pad, right?
Don't. Oh yeah, like you know what it is after the fact.
I do know what I
So-
know. I know what
I
the game
know what
is.
you just told me.
That was my childhood.
No. Like, I'm not claiming that I knew the game or I've ever played it, but I think it's the one that had the little player pad or the thing that you like ran on or something, right?
I don't remember that happening, but maybe. Heather got that one right, so yay.
Good
So
job.
Heather got
on
it
the
right?
board.
Wow.
Heather's on the board of 2. I'm gonna give her Animaniacs. It's kind of only fair.
You're breaking up.
No.
Bueller.
Hey Mike, why don't you take a break here and rejoin the chat or rejoin the hangout, like drop out and then come back in. Maybe that'll fix it. I'm gonna make a note on my Audacity.
And now a dramatic reading of Animaniacs.
Can you do the
time for Animaniacs?
Oh God.
And we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax. You'll laugh till you collapse. We're Animaniacs.
Can you drop him from the call or something?
Come join the Warner Brothers.
Actually, yes, I
The
can.
Warner Sister Dot. Just for fun, we run around the Warner. Get caught. But we break loose. I'm not being stifled.
Actually, you were being stifled.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
I would be more impressed if you can do that. What do they do? Like all the world or all the states or whatever, the Animaniacs
United
thing.
States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. That's the only part I remember. Whoa.
Hi, Mike.
So,
Hello.
for what it's worth, my computer just started violently, like, fanning up here.
Am I audible?
You are. You still might want to kill your video. Yeah, there you go. Did
So how do
not
I
like
sound
the
right?
Animaniacs song. You sound way
Eugene?
better.
Eugene,
Okay,
what
good.
does one do when your laptop starts violently, like, playing the fan?
We can't hear it on our end, so
Well, no, but, like, is my laptop about to blow up?
possibly.
I would. It's probably just running hot because you have all these processes open. What I would do is
Video off.
Yeah, probably turn your video off.
Put it in
And
a
also
put it in a bucket of cold water.
Oh God. I would also like maybe elevate it so then it's not like flat on the surface, so then it has a little bit more ventilation, you know?
Yeah, because this does not sound good.
You know what I used to use? You know those trays that you cool cookies and baked ink stuff on? I usually put mine on that.
Huh.
Do you bake?
No.
Neither
You
do I.
baked out?
Dude,
I'm not Eugene. Yeah, well, hopefully my computer doesn't just blow up, but I guess we'll just go with it. You guys can't hear it. It's not like super distracting.
Nope,
No.
can't hear anything.
If
Hopefully-
it does blow up, we've got
well,
the
it
backup
doesn't
audio.
matter.
Yeah.
You have you
With
have 3
priorities.
points you can afford.
Yeah.
You can afford to miss the rest of the show. So
Okay,
Yeah, he's
so
not giving you
I'm
any
going
more.
to note my Audacity here. Mike, I'm just going to let you come in as if nothing ever happened, okay?
all right, I did do a little like a minute recording while I was gone. Just like I was talking to the microphone, but yeah, that can go into post edit. But
Okay.
yeah.
Do we need, wait, did you
are still
stop
in
your
chat,
recording?
and
Do
the
we need
same-
to
No.
sync up again?
I didn't stop. Everything's good. I didn't stop nothing.
Okay, cool.
Everything's
Sorry.
still
Go
rolling.
ahead.
I didn't stop shit. I just talked while I was
All right.
alone. Yeah.
Round 6.
For those who are still listening,
We're sorry.
10-yard fight was pinned to chat. Well, not picked, but she got it right. And points. I'm giving her Animaniacs. Lucas is at 3. And 2, unless the third really important. But the next game coming up, it's a Wii game. I'll give you that. Here we go.
Excite Truck?
Excite bots.
Are we supposed
Hold
to
on,
hear
hold
Mike
on.
saying things?
Excite chicks.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. My computer's like, my mouse isn't working here, but hold on. Let me turn my camera on real quick. I have something to show you. Oh, it's not working. Anyway, it's not working, but Lucas, fuck you.
I got it?
He got it. He got it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
That was. I'm really unhappy about that.
See, here's the problem when you're like weird northern soulmate gets all the games that he gets to choose is you generally know most of the games.
Why would you think I'm going to play Excite Truck though? Like, that's a random ass fucking game.
Well, yeah, but you said it's a Wii game and you played it, and I was like, oh, that's probably Excite Truck.
I didn't say I played it though.
I never said you did. I meant you played the music.
And
it
round
sounded
7.
Like Excite Truck.
Well, I picked this. I was going to play this track next. I should have played it first. So this track, I picked this track off this game just for Eugene because it's a Mexico race track.
Cruising USA. Okay, so it's not Cruising USA.
Justin, you know that was still Excite Truck, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that was same game.
My God, this game is never going to end.
Shut the fuck up! I'm talking. Damn. If that makes Eugene feel any better, his home track with Mexico has the best music in that game.
Mike, I'm gonna kill your video, so then hopefully your audio comes in a little bit more clear.
He was on it.
Are we
Okay, that was the next
another
game.
round?
I'm not sure what happened there, but hold on.
Should we all turn off our video? Maybe that'll help.
Good.
No, my computer's is hard for a second. Play that again. This is the next game. Here we go.
Bubble
Opa
bubble.
Opa?
No.
So no to both of us, I'm guessing.
What did you say, Lucas?
Opa Opa.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not Opa Opa and it's not Bubble Bobble. Got it.
Opa Opa Bobble.
I feel lost without the video now.
Right? It was comforting seeing the rest of you like puzzle through it.
Well, you can all turn your videos back on. I mean, you don't need to have yours off.
Well, no, it was we're trying to improve the streaming.
I don't think that helped.
Someone else.
I've heard this.
I picked this one for Eugene.
Clearly not. I don't know. If
Right.
Why do I know that? That's like the bonus stage music, I think.
Yes, it is a game that was on Sega consoles, but it came to Nintendo.
There's an eye roll.
It's not like Sonic Blast, is it?
No.
Which Sega console did
I'll
it
put
come
the main
out on?
background.
Yeah, there's clearly like
Genesis.
Master System.
Or Game Gear.
So
It's not
I will
it's
say
not
that
like
this game came out.
Altitude. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, this game came out again on the GameCube after it came out on the Sega Genesis.
I played
So
this.
clearly on one of the Sonic collections.
Yep.
It's not like
Is this,
Yes,
is,
that's why.
is this Flicky Bird or Ristar or
It's Flicky!
yeah?
Flicky. That was a good
I've
game.
played this game before. It's
What the seeing
What you
F
do
is
to
that?
your girl?
Shit. Oh God.
And Steve, this is for you.
As I spit out my coffee.
Steve is on the board.
I am Googling Flicky.
Justin
And fuck
have
you.
one.
You want to
That
be
is.
you want to be careful googling Flicky.
Actually, I
that's what he's
Googled- I
doing when
Googled-
he
Oh
turns
shit,
his
we can
camera
see
off.
him.
What the fuck is this shit, Mike?
Googled Flicky, and that's what came up in the game. It's a fucking good game.
Show us your bookmarks.
Nope.
If you played Sonic and you kill any of the bad guys, a Flicky comes out.
Yeah, they're the little birds.
Game.
Flicky was
Yeah.
actually a really good game. I barely remember it now, but yes, good show.
Yeah, it was the funny thing is, this wasn't that the one with the little bird with the long tongue.
Anyway, moving on. So Justin and Steve have one or you dying in a corner hating himself.
It's true.
Here we go. Not gonna say anything, but one of you guys should get this right away.
Fuck.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Country on a Game Boy.
Shut up.
Mario Golf?
Kirby.
Both wrong.
Kirby Dream Course.
No. Do you want a new track?
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to click on Mike's face again, because after you dropped out and came back in, that deactivated.
Mm-hmm.
Two. I like it.
Is this DK King of Swing?
Damn it!
Yes!
Fuck off. Fuck off.
That
Bullshit.
so now I've got my point back from last week that Lucas wouldn't give me.
What didn't I give you? Oh, you just
Point
mean I didn't
last
choose any good games.
Yeah.
When
like,
Eugene said Donkey Kong, I'm like, nope, can't say anything because that'll fucking give it away.
Well, I was like, I don't
Great
recognize
game.
this. This has to be a Donkey Kong game I didn't play much.
I love how like he says.
Nor anybody.
I love how he says, "I'm giving Steve this one," and everyone just knows. Okay, it's Donkey
Yeah,
Kong.
shut up.
Actually,
Shut
he
up,
didn't
let
say he
Steve
was
have it.
giving
It's a
it to
Donkey
anyone.
Kong. No, but
I
I knew
will-
it was me.
If you
Yeah.
went on Twitter though, if you went on Twitter, I did say I was giving Steve one game, and this was it. That was it.
Which is the game that Rose of Death requested?
He didn't request one.
Oh, I thought he did. Well, somebody, maybe
He didn't DM. If he did, he didn't DM me or email me. Here we go.
No,
This is a license.
it's not Ghostbusters.
No.
I'm guessing Game Boy, clearly.
Yes, Game Boy.
All right, Justin, this is you.
Why is this me?
I thought you were the Game Boy guy.
Right.
Actually, this could be Justin, but I'm not going to say anything.
Hmm.
Can we get a second track?
Yeah, here you go. Here's the level theme.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle?
No.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna be impressed.
I was gonna be pissed.
It's not ringing no bells, dog.
It wouldn't be Power Rangers, would
You
it?
can ring my bell.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I had to throw it
He
out.
shit on it.
I'm having a hard time hearing it. If you could turn it up just a bit.
Sure. Give me a second. Wrong button.
Is it licensed from a movie?
Yes.
It's not Home Alone, is it?
Oh my God. Home Alone 2.
No. Not Home Alone.
Is there a Home Alone
Indiana
Just
Jones.
want to play that one.
Need another clue. Developer, genre of the movie, something.
It is a movie game. It's a game. Disney movie, I mean. So it is Justin's alley. A Game Boy Disney game.
I could barely
Disney
hear
game?
him.
I said
Is
it's a
it
Game Boy
Lion?
Disney game, so it's
Mickey Mouse's Crazy
though.
Castle. I don't know.
It's not Lion King.
What other shit came out?
Tarzan.
Iron Man? No, that's not. I don't know. How
That
about
was
like
Disney back in the Game Boy days.
how about like Hunchback of Notre Dame or something like that? Did they come out with those types of games?
I don't know. That's not it. Do you guys give up?
I probably do.
Yeah.
Justin, you got anything?
I got
unless you-
nothing. I didn't play a whole lot of Game Boy games, least of all licensed ones.
This movie and this game is A Bug's Life.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Never would have guessed that.
never would have gotten that one.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
All right, and another point for Mike.
Yeah, they were. Game point 2? Shit.
Yeah, you're tied with
Keep track of the
Steve.
Who is also playing Minecraft, I see.
No. Can you prove it? Please
Okay.
I mean,
Next
I
game.
know you can.
Next game. Here we go. Next game. This is looking to be games. Fucking okay. We had Monster Hunter. We had.
I'm waiting for
Clicky
him to name one that he hasn't played yet.
Wait,
Guess you can
4,
tell you
6, 7, 8. No, this is the last game. This is number 10. Yeah, okay. So Lucas has 3 points because I'm not counting the other one. Here we go.
You're still winning. Don't give that grimace.
Endless Ocean?
No.
This sounds too 16-bit for Endless Ocean.
This sounds 16-bit to you?
Yeah,
This sounds Wii to me.
yeah, same.
Mike,
good music to-
confirm, deny.
Everybody's wrong.
It's good
So
music to play
N64.
Minecraft too.
Are you guys actually able to hear what Mike is saying?
You're all wrong.
I've got nothing.
Platform?
I'm gonna need a
It's a
hint
64
or another
game.
song.
Steve,
I'm
you
Pilot
can
Wing
play so 2
64.
point right. You can tie
But not really.
Telegraph for a minute.
So it's not Pilot Wing.
No.
Okay.
Is it Toy Story?
No. It's not a movie game. Don't do shit.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't be the only one who's having trouble hearing Mike's audio.
I can hear Mike's voice, just not the music.
Next song, then.
Okay.
Is the music audible?
Maybe a little
Yeah,
too
we
on
can hear it. This would sound
we ever get a
familiar
platform?
if I could hear it.
Yeah, it's in N64, Steve.
Okay.
It's not Kirby, right?
I was just about to say that.
hmm
No, it's not Kirby.
It's not Quest 64?
No.
No.
Did you say it was an RPG?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
It's not like I want to say Mario Party, but it's not Mario Party.
No, it's Mario Party.
This is not a Nintendo Post game, is it?
No, probably not.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
For Justin to say something. It is a Nintendo game on 64, Nintendo published. I can't specific than that.
It's a Nintendo published game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you have any more tracks?
There's a deluge going on outside.
Very upset that no one even in the chat is. If you don't get it from this song, it's over.
I got nothing.
Can't even hear it.
To hear it.
Here, Mike, text me the name of it and I'll play this song for you.
Wave Race 64? It's got to be Wave Race.
It's Wave Race!
Okay. I did not recognize anything else from that, but I recognized the title screen.
Oh my gosh.
That's not even the title screen.
Well, but it's a variation on the theme, right?
Yes, that was Southern Island.
That was
I
terrible.
am-
I can't believe it
That was
took me
bad.
that long to
I could
get
not
that
get
one.
that.
I have the Wave Race soundtrack.
Nobody got that. Even the chat died on that one.
Well, that
I'm
was not.
ashamed. Wave Race is a beautiful game. How'd you guys not get that?
I only ever played the GameCube one.
Yeah.
Final score.
Let's see the score. I'm opening up Justin's window. Oh yeah, definitely wasn't me a winner.
No.
Well, unfortunately,
Not you.
I don't even have to take away anyone's points because Lucas wins by like a margin.
Well, that was fun. Not for me,
Also,
but for somebody.
I also just beat Max Brass on level 7. So good day overall for Lucas.
Is your laptop still
I am-
buzzing?
No,
I'm going
calm
to
down.
celebrate by eating some of these.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take a little break and be right back with Infendo Change the System.
Okay, I'm going
Anybody need to use reps or anything?
to get rid of voice meter. I'm gonna get out of voice meter, so give me a minute here.
Hey, Mike, it might kill your Audacity, so you have to go back and check that too.
Oh, should I keep it open then? Do you think?
Well, I mean, it's not going to be a big deal. You'll just have to restart another recording, but it probably would make your audio better. So I say go for it and do it.
Yeah. And
We're
we
gonna
can
lose
just,
my audio for a minute, guys. So bye bye.
that's fine. Well, we
Guys.
can sync up when we're done.
Can I
Yeah.
share a random bit of arms trivia I learned while Mike is doing this?
Yes.
So Max Brass has these two fists that are on like his chest, and while he's laughing in like the winning ceremony, they're like fist bumping as his
Oh,
chest
God.
is flexing. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Were you armsing the whole Nintendo's?
I started his thing like the moment that we started Infendoing. It's taken me like 2 hours to clear this freaking thing.
Yeah. How do you think you knew I signed on to Minecraft?
Oh, hold on. I got to scratch my balls, guys. If I might. Camera.
You do realize that we're the only ones who get that joke because the rest of the chat wasn't privy to that conversation?
Until
Yeah,
now.
but that's why it's more. That's why it's funnier.
Well, and now, listeners, you know what happens when you see the Infendo logo.
I'm sure they could guess.
Can you guys hear me?
Speaking of which, I should probably turn the chat on.
Especially if
Mike,
you talk while your video is
can
on.
hear you, but you sounded really dragony. Try again.
Okay, what about now?
Talking to me?
It's
Worse.
bad.
Oh, dragon.
Whoa.
It's not good.
Give me 1 minute.
Oh,
Resistance is futile. We will be assimilated.
Yeah, use protection, Justin.
Excuse me? Where did that just pop out?
Look at the group chat or the live chat. I mean,
I can't. Oh,
Oh.
you mean this?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see a lot of talk about Eugene adjusting his balls.
Heather says be safe.
Better than
Justin.
actually seeing Eugene adjusting his balls.
And a comment where he calls us knuckleheads that I think was intended to sound sincere, and you knuckleheads, but actually just kind of sounds like he's pissed at us.
No, it wasn't.
Am I any better now, guys?
You're
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
better.
much.
Okay, so what happened was I was saving my Audacity file so I can export it later. So I guess I was fucking everything up.
Oh, okay.
It's probably fine now.
Yeah, so I'm doing hold on, I have to do a new recording and I need to fix my Audacity. I am officially recording as of right now again, so we can sync up if you want.
I
sounds good.
am going to check my
So good.
radar here.
Yes.
Yeah, your audio's fine.
Okay, Mike, do you want to lead us in our countdown for claps?
Clown?
Our clap down.
Are you down with the motherfucking clown?
The ISP podcast is going great.
Gee.
Oh man. Whoop whoop. Okay, so in 3, 2, 2.5, 1.75,
Jazz hands.
What is this? Kingdom
1.
Hearts?
Go.
Everybody just keep clapping. Just keep clapping. It's going to be okay.
Boy, I'm going to assume you're clapping because of my wonderful countdown skills.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
go work for
Whatever
Square.
makes you feel better.
Shit.
All right. So
I was
let's,
I was at 40 seconds.
yeah, it's fine. I don't really need. I'm sure I can find it. So let's
Fine,
just roll into this, so then we can get the Infendo change the system going and close out the show. So let me make an audio Audacity note here.
Thank God. We survived another one.
Wait, well, don't count your chickens. All right, guys, we are back. So it has been not that long of a break, I guess, actually, all things told. Justin's got lightning going on in the background, so pray for him. Hopefully his house doesn't get struck. But we're ready to talk about some of the
Like
games
one
we've been playing
prayer.
this week. Yeah. So does anybody want to take the lead here? Because I'm pretty much going to be talking about Zelda DLC mostly. So if anybody wants to go in and talk about something other than that, feel
Well,
free.
I can start and link it into Zelda DLC because I've done both.
Was that a pun? Because I like that about you.
It wasn't, but I'm claiming it as an intentional pun now that I've said it. I'll start because mine isn't all that interesting. ARMS and Breath of the Wild is my stuff because I've been playing the Switch. I'm trying to 100% ARMS, and I'm close now because I've beaten all 11 characters on max difficulty in Grand Prix. So the only other thing I think I have to do is unlock everybody's arms and then everybody's plus arms with every character. So that's
Which is gonna
grinding.
take you forever.
Yeah, that's just grinding. That's just playing a lot with you guys online. So that'll be a thing. But I want that because I really like ARMS. I want to 100% it. So that's my goal. But I've beaten all the story modes. So that's cool. I've been playing the crap out of Pokemon. Not much to say there because who cares about Pokemon strategy besides Steve? And we can always get together after the show. Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Pokemon Go this week. How dare we?
Well,
I will get there.
I did also do Pokemon Go, but I don't really have anything near as interesting as Steve, so I'll leave that alone.
Or me.
My other big thing was right after the discussion about Breath of the Wild DLC, where I said I would probably not touch Master Mode for like a half a year. booted up master mode and I started playing that because I'm a damn dirty liar. So now technically I guess I've started Breath of the Wild 3 times.
At least you're honest about being a liar.
Yeah. I'm halfway through with the Divine Beasts. I've done Ruta and I did Meadow, but I did Meadow first this time because meh. And I've got like 20 shrines, so I'm obviously not doing that well getting the shrines, but I'm doing it. I haven't met a gold Lionel yet. I've met a bunch of silver stuff, so that's a thing. But yeah, not a whole lot to say there. That's kind of it, honestly. I've been gaming this week, but I haven't really been doing anything like interesting with my gaming. Pretty much just a lot of Pokemon grinding and ARMS when I get bored of that. So
how much further do you have to go to 100 complete to 100% ARMS? Like
probably a few thousand coins.
I was gonna say, have you unlocked all the ARMS for all the characters even yet, or are you on? No, okay, still on round.
No, the only one I had completely 100%ed was Ribbon Girl because she is my main, but then Max Brass came out, so now I don't have her 100%ed anymore. But I mean, I'm close with a few of them. I'm close with Twintel. I'm close with Mechanica for some reason, and I think I'm even close with like Ninjara or Springman or something, one of them. But it's a process. I mean, they're random. The good thing is they don't give you like duplicates, at least as far as I've experienced. Like I've never gotten another Ribbon Girl one after I got all of her parts. So it's not like they give you a bunch of ones you can't use at all. You only get duplicates when they actually matter, and you get the upgrade. So that's a thing. But if we just keep playing and having fun with ARMS, I'll get there eventually. And it's not like I'm like die hard trying to do it. It's just every time I get 200 coins, I get excited because I get to get a little bit closer to my goal. So
yeah,
that's it for me.
Well, I've been also playing ARMS, so I guess I'll kind of jump in there. But I played that since we talked last, not since I started playing the Zelda DLC. But I did want to talk about my ARMS experience because you and I got to play some, so that was really fun. And I got to play with Mike.
Like everyone now.
Yeah,
that's what I hear about you.
I haven't played with Steve yet, but I'm excited to funnel his ARMS too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy playing with friends. I think that's where the fun is for me, for sure. Like
agreed.
I'll leave that one alone.
One of my buddies got a Switch a couple of weeks ago. Well, he got one for his son for his birthday, which in turn means that he got to get a Switch as well. So he ended up getting ARMS. So I actually got to play with him as well. And obviously maybe not obviously, but I was going to say I'm way more skilled than him. So I was able to kind of teach him.
That's not saying much.
Yeah, that's true. I was able to kind of show him the ropes, and that was kind of fun. I wish I could have been there to do the same for you, Steve, but it sounds like you got your own little.
Wow.
A severe thunderstorm has been reported in your area.
As a matter of fact.
A severe thunderstorm warning has been reported in these beautiful cities.
So again, if my screen suddenly goes black, I've lost power.
Yeah, but hopefully you haven't lost.
Waiting for the.
Right. But yeah, other than that, with ARMS, I'm still enjoying it. I haven't picked it up since the DLC dropped, so I'm sure that that's going to really get me back in. So yeah, it's still good, man.
We are going to have so much fun with this headlock mode. Like, it is just nonsense.
Oh my god, 4-player headlock is a fucking blast.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Like, I can't wait till we can start headlocking. And I can't wait until I can play with Justin. So hurry up and get a free Switch by playing 72 straight hours of Broom.
I know. But he needs a Switch for that. How's he even going to do it?
Oh,
he ain't borrowing mine.
True.
It's true.
Thank you for that, Gentis. Thank you for that incredibly selfish addition.
Anytime.
I'm gonna fuck that guy.
I ain't giving him away. I still have that 50-inch TV if somebody wants to trade.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
hey, I told you I'd give you a case of beer and some weed and a Tuggy if you gave me your TV, but you didn't take me up on it.
Anyways, speaking of a Tuggy, I'm gonna make my video gone. But
excuse me. The concerning part is you actually did.
Anyway,
that Mike's death by laughing is like the only thing I can see on my screen.
You could sequence Mike's laugh into like the new Gabe the dog.
We sound like a bunch of fucking flamingos.
Oh, I can't look. It makes it worse.
So video chat was a pretty bad idea. Huh?
Oh, I'm dying.
Okay. All right, we're back. We're back.
So we went to a video chat. And my food died.
I think Steve died.
This Infendo.
If you're not in the live feed, you're fucking missing out because this shit's getting edited out for sure.
Oh man.
Oh no, this is our stinger.
Oh god, my abs.
Oh,
Okay.
My glasses are fogged up.
man.
I'm going back to bed.
Let's talk about Zelda. How about that?
Who's talking about Zelda? Are you talking about Zelda? I didn't play Zelda.
DLC came out. I finally downloaded it. The only thing I cared about was the fucking Korok mask, but really that and the Hero's Path has like brought me back into Zelda like full circle. Like I am so into this fucking game. Like
Because of the hero's path?
yeah, where you can go into the map and then it'll show you where you've walked.
Okay, I don't want to take away from your segment because I'm really curious how it affected you. I turned it on and went, wow, that's novel, and then immediately turned it off and never used it again.
Okay, did you watch it like animate? Sit there and watch it animate, or did you actually look at the whole map? And
I did both. I saw the entire map, then I watched it animate for about a minute and a half and got bored because like I put in like 200 hours in this game.
See, what I found, and I think Eugene's gonna second this, is that you look at the map and you look at like all the places you've been in the past 190 hours, whatever I'm at right now, and see, oh my god, I can't believe I never explored this area right here. And then you go to that area and you find shit.
See,
you know?
I didn't really have that though. Like my map is pretty freaking full. I have like one tundra area that was completely empty, and I was like, oh well, there was no shrine there. I know why I didn't do that. Like I didn't.
You managed to play so much more of the game than any of us when you started a month and a half after us,
right? Well, I'm with Justin here though. Like I didn't fully watch the whole map animate or anything like that, but you know, you can kind of select where it is, and then you could you know, play the animation, and you'd be like, oh, okay, well, I circled around all over here, but I missed this one area, and sure as shit, like I've been finding Koroks left and right. Like it might have been more helpful if maybe I hadn't found all the shrines, I guess, you know, because then, you know, that would be the added bonus there. But I'm still finding a lot of Koroks because I'm going, you know, I'm picking an area of the map where it has been pretty unexplored, and I'm finding a lot of stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I just like personally, I didn't find it all that useful or interesting, but I can see how certain people would. It didn't really help me at all. It was one of those things that I tried for a second, and I was like, neat, and then I never touched it again.
You should take a screen capture of your map, like fully explored, and put it on Twitter. I want to see what the fuck that looks like. I bet you it's way different than mine.
All right, and I'm sure that when I do, you guys will all be like, oh, here's an area you didn't see, here's an area you didn't see. I'm sure I missed a ton of stuff. It's just personally, I feel like I've like explored the map well enough, you know? But no, I will screen cap it for you.
That it's way more well explored than mine. I mean, you managed to get all 120 shrines like relatively quickly, like hours wise, you know, like I felt anyways, because I don't remember what I was at when I finished the game, but I wasn't anywhere near close to having all the shrines. And you waited to beat the game until you had all the shrines, and I know your hour count was below mine. So
yeah, well, I'll post it like after this arms match, and I can post it on Twitter before we end the show. So I'll let you guys know when it's up.
Cool. Well, yeah, I don't know that you guys want to tack on anything to the Zelda chat, because I don't know if you guys have, yeah, Zelda. Justin's got his hand raised. Go ahead.
Yeah. Were you done?
Yeah, no, that's it. I just wanted to say that I've been Korok hunting for days. I love it. It's great.
See, for me, it hasn't been Korok hunting. It's been costume hunting, outfit hunting, whatever. Because I really wanted to find all the suits. I was a sucker for all the armor and all that. Also, I got the Majora's Mask and Skyward Sword amiibo, so there was a lot of
Go on my Twitter.
Anyway, so I spent a lot of time trying to find them, like literally days of hour, 2, 3 hours worth of playing, trying to find all these costume pieces. Finally, I got the last one thanks to Mike. Also, no thanks to Mike. But yeah, I mean, that was a big thing for me. Getting to play the game again is finding all those pieces. The thing that pissed me off was I spent a lot of time during my regular pre-Ganon battle gameplay upgrading all my armor. So I get, the Tingle outfit, I get the Phantom Zelda outfit, and I think, all right, sweet, I'm going to go to Great Fairy, find out what I need to upgrade these, and I get there, and lo and behold, yeah, you can't upgrade any of them. I'm like, well, what the hell is the point of having, armor that boosts my attack when I only have 9 defense? I can just switch to my Fierce Deity armor, which has, 60 defense or more, and have the exact same, function. So that kind of pissed me off. But it was neat to explore areas that I hadn't fully explored yet. It never occurred to me to set my, the tracker thing, the Sheikah tracker, to track treasure chests. Never occurred to me until I started searching for the EX chests and sorry.
Can you set it to search for an EX chest instead of the other chest? Like it's only the treasure chest.
It's just any treasure chest. I haven't done a whole lot of I haven't done a whole lot of Korok searching. But the Korok mask is not as intuitive as I hoped it would be. I mean, it shakes when you're near one, and it makes more noise when you're really near one, but it still doesn't, it's not like the tracker where you know exactly which direction you need to run in or whatever. Like, it hasn't helped me a whole lot in that respect. But, yeah, I'm having fun playing it.
Well, especially when there's probably 400, more like 700 Koroks that you still have to find.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be one thing if
I think I still have almost 500 left to find because
No, you go ahead, finish out.
No, I was just saying. I think I have 300. Maybe I have 400 and something, but yeah, I'm not even halfway done with them.
I'd imagine that it's much more useful toward the end when you have 30 left and you're trying to where the hell is that one that I Googled on IGN is in the Great Plateau, but I can't find it. Right.
But
I haven't. That's kind of another thing I wanted to tack on. Sorry, Justin, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but just real sec. I realized with the Hero's Path that I had hardly explored the Great Plateau at all. Barely at all. Yeah, so I went back and I found and saw a lot of things that I hadn't seen before. I mean, of course, there wasn't any shrines there because, there's just the 3 that you get initially, but there was a lot of stuff I hadn't seen. Go ahead, Lucas.
I actually did the exact same thing in Master Mode when because my second playthrough, I learned that you don't have to do the quest where you learn how to cook if you can just make it to the top of the mountain and get the Freezy outfit right off the bat. So I did that. And then in Master Mode, I found this whole waterfall frozen river area that I hadn't even seen the first time and a Korok. So yeah, there's stuff that
Yeah, I went back to the swamp wetlands area because I saw there was an island there that I hadn't explored, and I found a Korok and a treasure chest, and then noticed that there's this little, I don't know what you call it, but there's a little area south of that I'd never explored, and there was the ruins of a house there, and then you go back and there's a waterfall and a Korok, and I'm like, oh wow, how did I miss this? I spent a lot of time in that area. Like that's one of the most memorable areas of the early part of the game for me was that swamp area, and I never even fully explored it.
Right. Yeah, so I've definitely seen a lot of value added for this DLC. Like I think you guys know, or I don't know if you guys know, but I didn't actually buy the DLC until this first DLC pack dropped. So I've been without like my T-shirt and all that stuff. So that was kind of fun exploring all and finding.
Well,
all
that's
that
a shame that you were missing the Swift shirt.
Well, yeah,
which gives you
I mean, I know that.
defense.
I know it's shit, but I still want it, you know, like to complete my collection and everything. So that was nice to have to go and find all that fun stuff that you guys have already found hours and hours and hours of Zelda ago. So I don't know. The DLC has been good for me. I have no complaints.
Yeah, I mean, it's given me a reason. Yeah, it's been giving me a reason to play Breath of the Wild still instead of going back to one of the other games that I should be playing, like, I don't know, Metroid Prime or Bayonetta 1 or, you know, any of the other games that I used to talk about a year ago and never beat.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you, going back to that idea, you might really enjoy the master mode when you give it a try, just because, like I was telling Steve, I found it very relaxing because at the beginning I had to take it at a much slower pace. Like I was going through and finding fish in the Great Plateau, so I had enough food for when I got like one hit KO'd by a bokoblin.
Which like still baffles me how you can find a Lionel in the middle of the Great Plateau relaxing.
Well, I just found the whole experience relaxing because I had to do it so slow. Unfortunately, the biggest problem with Breath of the Wild is that it pretty much plays just like Kid Icarus used to on the NES. The first few moments are really challenging and difficult, and then the farther into it you get, the easier it gets because you're stronger, and the game doesn't really compensate for that. So,
oh, goody! Tornado warning.
Oh God! Are you kidding?
Not kidding.
Called it.
Yeah, Mike, what was that noise again?
But
Stay away from your window there, Justin.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
We're pretty safe from tornadoes here. There's trees and hills and everything all over the place. So
I live in Utah, and we had a tornado in the middle of downtown Salt Lake.
Well, do you want to finish up your Breath of the Wild point there, Lucas?
I kind of lost track of where I was going with it after that. No, it wasn't you. It was the tornado. But I guess what I'm trying to say is basically just that even Master Mode is going to get kind of boring halfway through because it's going to be harder, but it's still going to be one of those things where you get strong enough to compensate.
Yeah,
like I've got like 11 or 12 hearts right now, and I'm not finding all of the end game level like bokoblins and moblins that difficult. You know, it's just like playing before.
Yeah, just adapt. Cool.
Oh,
cool.
and
Well then.
It's like I was saying before. Once you learn how to cook, like the game becomes exponentially easier. And that was my thing was, you know, like Eugene, you didn't start upgrading any of your stuff until late in the game. So that was your challenge. Me, I didn't try cooking anything other than, you know, meat until late in the game. So that was what kind of broke it for me was, oh, hey, look, I can give myself a huge defense boost, and now we can take on a Lionel or, you know, whatever.
Well, and see that that's one of the things that I kind of did early on in the game because, you know, you can there's a couple of quests where you go and find recipes and stuff like that, and those recipes actually end up being really useful, you know. So that's kind of what I leaned on most of the game is recipes. So.
One final note in the Zelda chat for me, at least before I call it quits. I did post my Heroes Path on Twitter.
Oh, cool!
I had to do parts. I had to do parts 1 and 2 because it's too big.
The map is too big.
I wish they would let you zoom out more, but that's not a thing. So they're there.
Yeah.
Part 1 had a really catchy hashtag.
Hey, you're the graphic designer. Photoshop them together or something.
I don't want to do that. That sounds really boring. It actually sounds really easy, but I don't want to do it. Just like with everything else. Like with the Korok mask in Breath of the Wild. It's not that I want to find it on my own. It's just that I don't want to put in like the 10 minutes into Googling how to do it and doing it. I just don't care. Like, I don't care.
Holy crap. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you missed here.
I know. I think it's pretty...
You explored a lot of Central Hyrule. Yeah. There is a spot... just
where?
There is like a spot just southeast of the canyon that you have barely touched.
I don't know what's going on. Come here, doggy. Come here.
Hi, doggy.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I guess that kind of closes us off of Zelda then, huh?
Please.
How about Mike? What have you been playing this week that's not Zelda or Broom and this guy?
I actually have a decent amount of games, so I don't know. Let's go. Silverfish on my wall. That's great. Some Robo, obviously, as I put it on Twitter. Thanks to Lucas for getting me that. Any more adventures of Dickbutt, because no one wanted to fucking see them anymore. You know, they picked the name for me.
Except me. I'm the only one who liked that comment. He's like, who wants to see more Adventures of Dickbutt? One like. It's the guy who has the same name as you on Twitter.
Yeah, you're.
I said yes too, for what it's worth. But I don't know. I've had a lot of time covering schooling a lot. Played some Bomberman with my buddy. Touched Mario Kart for like a half an hour. NBA Playgrounds, and we actually made progress. The update that NBA Playgrounds did fatten my Wii U, my Switch up with, you know, as huge as it was actually really fucking useful because it made things easier. It implemented a shot meter, so you can fucking tell if your shot's gonna make it into the hoop or not.
Oh, nice.
Other shots, you can't make a half court 3-point shot anymore. It's on a button press. You have to like line it up, and you can't even do it at all anymore. So that's kind of sucky, but otherwise it is helpful to like know when you're gonna make a shot or not and how to do it properly. Because I need more room. So when he comes back over, we'll play it. I'll download it again. But been playing ARMS. I unlocked rank mode. I got to level 2 in ranked, which is nothing to brag about, I guess. But I've been trugging along. I got really good with Bark and Bite again. I was giving Lucas a run for his money the other night while we were falling asleep. So that probably doesn't mean a lot, but you know, I gave him hell. It was decent when he was trying.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Our volleyball fucking matches were amazing.
Oh my god! Every time Eugene and I fucking played V-ball, we kept tying. So I made a whole tournament of just V-ball for us, and we tied every fucking game. If we didn't, one person won. The next game, the other person won. So it didn't fucking matter. I'm like, all right, fine. We'll do 10 rounds of volleyball. Fucking, we finally get a fucking win.
That was fun. That was pretty fucking
fun. It was fun. It was great. I loved it because like we're fucking like on group meets, like raging at each other, like what the fuck. But no, it was,
I know all
fun.
these poor guys are probably trying to sleep or be productive with their lives or something.
Fucking, I put my shit on vibrate. I don't even hear it unless my girlfriend's over. Then I just mute my whole phone because you guys keep her up and she doesn't like it.
Besides, Justin, you want to touch that one? Vibrate, girlfriend. There's a couple there for you.
I couldn't put it together.
I would think you. Anyway, so when I deleted NBA Playgrounds, oh yeah, playing ARMS, got good and Bark and Bite, unlocking more ARMS. I forget if I said it on here or not, but I can't with his main ARMS. I needed his like every other character's ARMS first, just because I'm not good. I'm not good with the ARMS that don't like. I guess they all home in it. Like they all have some kind of homing ability. Like not all as good as the fish at home in, but like they all have some like kind of like auto targeting it at the end. But the fists that he has, they'll just go straight if you don't curve them and like aim toward the opponent. They don't like target at all. So that kind of sucks. But I'll get used to it. And then I downloaded a couple games on CD Shop because they enticed me with their like $10 deals and shit. So I downloaded the demo for Just Dance 2017 to play with my girlfriend, and we turned it off right away because the only fucking song you can demo is the fucking Nene. My girlfriend and I was just sitting there like waving Joy-Cons around, and like she's actually trying, and I'm just fucking standing up. I'm just like, eh. Watch me whip, watch me nay, watch me whip, watch me ooh. And I'm like, it's fucking stupid. And then we beat the song, and it's like, oh, thanks for playing. Here you go. And fucking we load it back up again. Still the nay deleted that shit off the fucking console. Buy your game, don't make him play the fucking nay. and like for that game, they make you like pick animals like for characters and stuff. So if she was like a dancing zebra, I was a fucking female dancing frog with like knee pads. It was very fucking awkward. Got the big ass fucking frogs like, and I'm just like, no, I can't do this shit. Down to the Splatoon demo. Team Ice Cream, Infendo is Team Ice Cream. A 1.01 update. I'm not sure what it does, but you can update it. I'm doing that right now. But that's a thing. I downloaded Oceanhorn, like the mobile game that got put on the Switch. I downloaded that for the hell of it because I'm like,
downloaded
whatever.
the full version, or was there a demo?
Weren't you the one?
No, I downloaded
Weren't
the
you
full
the
version.
one that told me that game looked like crap?
Yes.
Yeah. But I now have 10 gigs. I now have 10 games of free space. So.
Gotta fill it with something.
You hypocrite.
Shut the fuck up, Steve. You're not want to talk. You are not want to talk. I'm not going to buy Pokemon Go Plus. I don't need it. It's stupid. Should I buy it, guys? I'm not going to buy it. I bought it.
And returned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you fucking got smart at the end.
Yeah.
People in the chat, the Splatoon Splatfest is 4 hours or 5 hours on Saturday. So, yeah. So I played a little of that. It's okay. I fell asleep playing it last night because I was dead tired, so I don't really know how long I am or how good it is. But the voice acting is interesting. And then I also downloaded Vaccine. It's a game that Lucas and I kept mislabeling last time we were on podcast. We called it like Injected or whatever. But it's called Vaccine, and it's like a Resident Evil kind of like graphically fidelity and like gameplay kind of thing. Poorly translated. It reads like fucking shit. Play is kind of bad. I didn't know if I was playing it or not. Like I didn't know if I was doing anything because like the health meter wasn't showing up right. My game like was like just derping, and I couldn't tell if I was actually killing anybody or not. If I was taking hits, and all of a sudden I just died. And I'm like, oh, okay. So with Vaccine, you have a half an hour to go through a procedurally generated house to find a vaccine for your fallen comrade who's stuck in a bed dying. And oddly enough, if you walk by the bedroom, the bed and the characters just start rapidly vibrating for no fucking reason. Like the game like glitches out on you. And then I died right away because I got eaten by a zombie baby, I think it was. Zombie babies are weird. I'm thinking about buying Implosion or whatever it is, that like robot. That's when we thought.
Yeah, that's the one I thought you guys were talking about last week. Was Implosion?
Well, that's what I was trying to talk about, but he was talking about Vaccine, but he kept calling it Infected. I know it's what he's trying to talk about because he showed me a photo of it saying this game reads like Room in the Night Sky. It must be fun, and it's fun. I guess I just got to get better at it. But I want to buy Implosion, but the trailer for it has no gameplay. It's just a fucking CGI trailer, and I need more than that.
That's
like
exactly where I am with that game. Like you can't just.
It's $15. $15. The images on the eShop look cool, but I can't fucking play a game off of pictures.
Right.
So that's a thing. Reading the chat, Michael Thompson says the only class of weapons he enjoys so far in Splatoon 2 are the splat dualies because you can dodge. I want to agree with you, but I can't find out because one, I didn't play Testfire because I didn't have a Switch then, and in the fucking world premiere Splatfest, you can't change your fucking weapon and play with it. You have to play the fucking and you can pick your weapon after the fact.
Oh, that was the test fire. Okay, I was wondering why everyone was talking about a Splatoon test fire on the Switch that I didn't remember.
Yeah, you were just not a Switch owner at the time.
And if
No,
I
he
look
had a
in,
Switch. No, he didn't.
no, I didn't.
didn't.
If I look
Yeah,
particularly
Zelda got it.
intense, if I look particularly intense, it's just because I'm doing ranked matches in ARMS right now. So.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, Mike, do you have any other games that you want to hit before we move on to Justin here?
Played Pokemon Go. Didn't Justin go already?
I pretty much played Zelda, and I talked about my experience with the DLC. That's all I got, really.
So I
I
played
played a little
Pokemon
bit of A
Go.
Link to the Past. That's about it.
Yeah, I played Pokemon Go too for a little bit. I didn't take a photo on Twitter, but the update that came out literally a fucking day after our podcast, where I said that lag was shit, I couldn't do raid battles. I can do raid battles now, and I caught a couple more Croconaw. I had my first escape today. Like the Croconaw wouldn't get in the fucking ball, and it pissed me off. I wasted like 20 fucking raspberries. Yes, I figured that happened to me finally. But I can do raid battles. I can do gym battles again. Catching more Pokemons. I had 200,000 Stardust when I started playing this week. When I started getting back into gear with it, I'm down to like 400.
Nice. I still have yet to do a raid battle. I'm hoping to do one eventually.
They're kind of fun. They're cool. The thing that bothers me is raid battles that when there's a raid going on, you cannot fight the gym.
Yeah.
Oh, it
And
shuts
I-
it
No,
down.
but
Yeah.
the other side of that, at least when you're an instinct player and you're constantly looking for free coins, is that you can put yourself in a gym right before a raid battle starts and then get that free.
And you're guaranteed 3 hours of coins.
Well, 1 hour.
No, because it takes. Oh yeah, you're right. Because the waiting time for the raid doesn't shut the gym down. And when you beat a raid, you can't even go in for a Pokestop anymore. The gym shuts down until the raid's over if you beat it. So that's annoying. But yeah, that's cool. Pokemon Go is a thing again, believe it or not. And yeah,
Nice.
because Justin
Well,
can see,
last but
you
not-
can talk.
Last but not least, I guess we have Steve, since Justin, unless you wanted to talk about your Link to the Past play or anything else.
I played it for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes while I was shitting today.
All right. Should have been on the
Honesty.
instead. All right. Well, Steve, then it looks like you're up. What have you been playing this week?
Played a lot of
Or on
mine.
the show?
I played a lot of Minecraft this weekend. I'm kind of working on everything I had built in my PS4 world. I'm trying to rebuild a lot of that stuff on my Switch world, and I made quite a bit of progress on that this weekend.
Uh-huh.
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. I had a Pokemon at the gym. It ended up being there for like a day and 3 hours or something like that, and it was just returned to me.
Hold up.
You're fine.
I'm gonna have to go in just like a couple minutes. So if you're not in the chat, follow me on Twitter at InfendoJustin. I'm fear_the_claw on Wii U. Good night, everybody.
Hey, Justin.
Night.
Don't die.
I love you.
If you do die, get video. Bye.
So my Pokemon got returned to me finally while we were doing the show, actually.
No.
I got a whopping 50 coins from it.
Yeah, you get 50 coins per day per gym. So
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it more without the Pokemon Go Plus than I did with the Pokemon Go Plus. So I feel like I've been able to get more done without it than I was with. I'm out of balls, and I am out of Stardust. There's for the remix.
Justin, come back.
Yeah.
Justin, come back.
And then the other game
You're just warm and fuzzy.
And then the other game I finally played this weekend was ARMS. I missed Eugene by a couple of hours because I was, out with family. But I hopped on. Lucas and Mike kind of showed me the ropes a little bit. Well, I played by myself, I think the day before, with my wife watching me play the game.
Mhm.
And I got to the 7th level of a Grand Prix and said, fuck this game. I hate this game, basically.
Which made me very sad.
Yeah, so then Mike and Lucas are like, well, let's, try it again. So I played with those guys. And I realized for me, it's just like Smash Brothers. I'm not a good Smash player. I'm not a competitive Smash player. But when I'm playing with people I know, it's a lot of fun. So
That's
when
usually how games like that work.
Yeah, so when I got on, playing ARMS with Mike and Lucas the other night, had a really good time. I think Lucas and I played another time after that.
Yep.
But yeah, I've actually been enjoying it. I have no desire to do anything in it other than probably just play online for a little bit here and there. But I am enjoying the game. So
You gotta get more arms, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do have to say that the game didn't get real fun for me until I started unlocking more arms, because
and that's
I found the character that I wanted right away, but just like Mike, I didn't like Ninjara's starting arms. I needed
Well,
Definitely a whole bunch of different ones. So.
Steve, I think you've kind of taken the opposite approach. You've actually chosen the arms you want, and you're using characters that maybe aren't your favorite character, but
Right.
like you've been using Kid Cobra a lot because he has those arms that I like so much. The
the vertical ones. Yeah, what I want to do.
Those ones, by the way.
The Hori gamepads. Those are like my favorite arms.
Well, what I want to do is I need to figure out a fighter I want to use still. But what I want to do is do the vertical arms on one side and the horizontal ones on the other, and be able to alternate. I think that would actually be fun. Yeah. I just am not sure what character I want to be.
Well, give it some time. It took me like a week of deciding before I finally settled on Ribbon Girl.
Right.
And like, took me 5 minutes.
Well, even with that, I was like I knew I wanted to play as one of the girls because I don't really like the guys' designs. I love Max Brass, like he's my favorite male character in the game. But like when it came to the girls, I was like, do I want to play as Twintel? Do I want to play as freaking Min Min? I don't really like Ribbon Girl. And then finally, I was like, okay, Ribbon Girl's okay if I play in her alternate color. Now I'm like, I love Ribbon Girl. Ribbon Girl is my character. Ribbon Girl is life. So, you get there. You'll find a character.
Oh yeah. So I will be playing more.
That's cool.
And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've played this week, but I don't think there is. I played a level of Spectre of Torment on the 3DS, but that's just because I had a few extra minutes one day. And it's beautiful.
I almost bought that on the Switch today, but I'm like, wait a minute, I have fucking Shovel Knight on the Wii U. What the hell am I doing?
I had the same experience.
So, yeah.
I might buy Shovel Knight on the Switch just because the only other version I have of it is on 3DS. But then again, I really like the 3DS version of Shovel Knight. Like, it's so beautiful.
It's my favorite to look at, but I did really enjoy it on the Switch just because that's where I want to play right now.
You know when I'll make the switch over, pun not intended, but whatever, to Shovel Knight on the Switch is when I get that Super Nintendo 8-bit Do controller.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to be wanting all the 2D platforming games. Like, that's going to feel like heaven.
Shovel Knight, Shantae, we're going to get you to play Cave Story finally.
I've already played Cave Story. I played it on the Wii when it first came out.
Well, you'll play it again then.
I might. I mean, that would be a reason for me to start playing those like 2D indie games again, because I do love, like, the Super Nintendo was my system. So
right. Well, cool.
Well, yeah, so that's fine.
Then that's it for you, huh? No more games that you've been playing.
Not that I can think of. I'm probably forgetting something, but it clearly wasn't that impactful.
What are we gonna play tonight?
I don't know. If Eugene's on, we're all gonna play ARMS.
Hide the soap.
I'm down.
All right, 4-man Infendo ARMS. Maybe Eugene can even stream it so we can show people who hate us for some reason and actually want to watch us.
I love how the second episode said hide the soap, Eugene's like, I am down.
Well, then I guess that we better get the fuck out of here so we can play some ARMS. What do you guys say?
Sounds good. We've been rambling tonight. I'm sorry if anybody listened to this whole thing. Like, I don't know.
I realized we're on video. Halfway through your double talk, I'm like, I'm so fucking bored. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm on video. I can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just sat here while you were talking and played competitive ARMS, so you don't have to look professional the whole time. I don't think they expect it.
I hope not, because
if they do, they're in the wrong show.
Yeah, that ain't what they got. So, all right, guys, but we are going to get out of here for the evening. But before we do, we want to invite you guys to come back next week and hopefully come in live because we're going to have a pretty special show. Episode 400, it's a big milestone for Infendo Radio, obviously. And we're actually going to be having...
It's taken us 10 years to get here.
Yeah, no shit, right? Longer. Yeah, we're going to have a whole bunch of Infendo alumni on. Some that you guys have probably never even heard of because they've been so, they're so old in the Infendo alumni totem pole. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say here. But I was hoping somebody was going to save it, but I'm drowning over here. But anyways, yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of Infendo alumni coming on next week. It's going to be great. Got like Sean Buckley from Engadget. We've got freaking...
We got Holly Felmuth from every other fucking website anymore. We got Essel Pratt from Infendo, who I am like good buddies with. We have
also that British guy, right? The British
Lewis.
guy that I play Pokemon with once.
Mhm.
But
No,
into a game.
that's Ian. It's his buddy Lewis that's going to be
Oh,
on.
okay. Well, they're both British, so
Yeah, the
clearly
other
I'm just a
Brit.
racist.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a great show next week, hopefully. And hopefully it doesn't explode because, yeah, that's usually what happens on Infendo Radio. So stay tuned. But, yeah, it's going to be great. So if you guys would join us, that'd be great. If you guys would review us on every fucking thing that you can to gain us exposure, we'd appreciate it. iTunes, I know there's not a way to review us on Google Play, but we're like on Podbean and Stitcher and all that fun stuff. So if you listen to us there, give us a review. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for us this evening. So Mike, why don't you take us out? Where can we find you on the internet?
So you can find me. You can find me on Twitter at Mike the Poet _ between all the words. The is actually the and not the Lucas over here. Find me on Miiverse at Mike is the Poet 3rd, all phonetically spelled out, no hyphens, no nothing. You can email me Nintendo suggestions at mike@infendo.com or tweet me or DM me on Twitter so these fuckers don't see it. That would be bad. You can find me on Switch. I'm going to put my friend code in the my Twitter bio. You can find me fighting for net neutrality. That was a thing today. You can find me, yeah. Where else can you find me? I don't know. You can find me in the bathroom. I'm in there a lot. I poop a lot. You can find me in my bedroom because now you know where that's at because the fucking live camera here. Yeah. Please show us to your friends and followers on Twitter and Facebook and stuff. Please share us on social media and net neutrality so we can keep doing this shit without having like Kotaku and all them have priority over us.
That's right.
And yeah, that's it. That's me.
Oh, look at that kitty. Lucas, where can we find your kitty on Twitter this week?
You can find
Easy.
my kitty on Mike the Kitty, which is not a real Twitter account. I almost said Infendo account. You can find me on Mike the Parrot, _ between all the words, DA because I'm better than Mike.
It's actually a duh, not the.
Yep. You can find me on YouTube, but why would you want to? I haven't done anything there in a while. That's Pokemon Trainer Verdant. And
There's been a lot of great things for remakes this week.
There's many opportunities that I probably won't take advantage of because I am lazy. And you can find me on Switch here, which isn't going to make much sense if you're not in the video. But
Also, that's super grainy. All I can see is like
there.
blocks.
If you want to make that work, you probably have to turn your video quality back up. But you know.
It was amazing. It worked perfectly.
Kitty.
Don't compete with me over cats. That's not fair. That's it. I'm done. I checked out like half an hour ago.
Well, Steve, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me at Gentis1 on Twitter. I finally have a pinned tweet that has all my Nintendo information of where to find me. And occasionally, if you watch my Twitter, I might be streaming on my PS4 until my subscription expires. Either Minecraft or Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. So, on you, yeah.
Well, you can find me on the internet at Infendo Eugene. You can find everything that Infendo is doing at Infendo on Twitter. Find www.infendo.com. Sometimes ads, sometimes not. You're just going to have to click and find out. That's it, guys. Did I miss anybody? Did I forget anybody's outro here?
Where's Heather found out online?
Babe, where are you found out online?
Are you serious?
She ain't got no Twitters, kids.
Yeah, no.
She ain't about that life.
She was mad.
But
I don't have that Twitter shit.
But that's it, guys. This has been Infendo Radio for the week. Join us next week for episode 400. It's gonna be, and that's it. See you guys later on. Bye bye.
Deuces.
Stay good.
Nope, it's coming off. Time to go.
And I already have
on the.
I already have an arms room
Lord,
set
it's
up.
like an oven in here.
I know you're telling me I'm sweating up a storm. That's why I had to scratch my balls so many times.
Live, you fucking chump.
There's your stinger.
Scratching joke all night long. Nobody's gonna get it except for you guys, anyways. Okay, so everybody's.
Like blow his nose on the live thing.
Oh God, she said she saw you blow your nose on the live thing, Mike. So she said that
Oh,
was
good.
fantastic.
I think you saw me like crying from laughter and like fucking like elbowing myself.
She watches us live.
She was at work, so I sent her the live link, and I think she pulled it up on her phone.
I just okay, she was at work. I was gonna say I find it
Thank
odd that
God
like
my
she's
family
in,
doesn't watch.
she's in the house and yeah, actually
Watch it sometimes.
Mike and Justin are the reason that I've never really made a point of getting them involved.
I killed the live stream, so everybody say bye to the live chat.
We'll see.
Bye,
Bye,
live
guys.
chat. Peace out.
Bye,
See you
live
next
chat.
week.
You
Bye,
guys
Heather.
are my favorites.
Night, Michael.
You know
Night.
who you are.
Andy.
Don't
See y'all
Michael
later.
me, motherfucker. Oh, the chat.